Alrighty then, let's get into the swing of things. Welcome back, folks. Time for our usual pre-session shenanigans. About to hop into call it now.
It's like you get eggs, cheese, and like either sausage or bacon in a pastry crust. They were frozen. You'd put them in the toaster oven or in the toaster. They'd come out either molten hot or still frozen in the center, and they were effing delicious.
Kind of like Hot Pockets.
Oh, they were so good, but they were flaky as hell because they were like Pillsbury, so they were like all like flaky dough and everything. Oh, so good, like biscuits.
Yeah.
I can't eat those anymore though.
Flaky dough again.
Oh, that's where you were going with that. Okay.
Yeah.
We're getting our singing voices up for
Also,
the game.
Google is doing it again, where I was talking with somebody at Thanksgiving. It was my mother's friend, and I was explaining the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. It just came up in conversation. Don't ask.
Okay.
I have
And
several questions.
I now have suggestions from YouTube about the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, which I have not searched or anything.
It's listening to you.
I haven't brought this up with anybody in years, and I just happened to bring it up in this conversation because we were talking about like how media gets reinvented, and I brought up the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen being a whole bunch of like 19th century literature figures being reinvented as basically superheroes.
Yeah.
And I love that movie. Sean Connery in that movie, like Alan Quatermain.
I enjoy the movie too. As like everybody else I've ever talked to is like, I hate that movie. I'm like, I thought it was fine. For what it was fine.
I wouldn't go that far. I'd just go meh.
Well, here's the thing. I am a huge Jules Verne fan. I love Jules Verne. And when I was a kid, I was reading all of his books. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea was one of my favorites. I mean, stereotypical otter stuff, I guess, right? Reading the book about being underwater. But it was like when they showed the ship, like all the different like rooms and what it kind of looked like from outside and everything. I was like, whoever designed that read all of the book and then also went to like Jules Verne's like journals or something with all of his sketches, because that looks exactly like it was described in the book.
Yeah,
and it was so fantastic. And the dude they got to play Ahab was fucking badass. Like he was such a cool looking dude. Also, I was envious of his mustache. He had that really good, like curly Q kind of mustache. I was a teenager. I really wanted mustache for some reason.
They needed the mustache wax of Titans to keep that thing like
locked in place. It was locked in.
It was locked in a universal level.
How do you keep that mustache? Whale blubber.
Sperm, Massetti.
You gotta be careful with that.
What is sperm whale?
Just saying. Phrasing.
Speaking of otter, are we waiting for one more?
We are, but no response from them at the moment, and they're not in Discord at the moment either. So
that's what I'm also saying.
They probably just pop in when they can, like they normally do.
Yeah, I'm just adjusting some sound levels here.
Yeah, I may have changed a few things on my end, so I'm not sure how I'm coming through for y'all.
Very loud for me. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are audible.
Tazel's still coming.
That's what I hope for.
Oh, I'm coming in soft?
An Amazon company.
I mean,
am I coming in soft for anybody else or just
You're fine for me.
Sound fine for me.
Fine for me.
You are soft in general, but the reason is that you're okay for me right now is because you're
I
literally at
mean,
150%.
Gonna
So-
go there? You gotta fucking commit, don't ya?
Yeah.
I need to get a new headset
You're right,
eventually
though.
anyway. One with a like better mic or something.
Bring the microphone a little bit closer, see if that does any better.
I mean, my lips are pretty much right against the microphone right now.
No, not you.
No,
Tazel's doing
my
it.
microphone.
No. Your microphone, my bad.
I've been seeing this game
Hey.
Where Winds Meet. Has anyone else
Mhm.
tried it out or know anything about it?
Where
Sounds
winds
familiar.
meet?
Yeah.
Where winds meet.
Let me check it out real quick. It sounds familiar. I have not, so I can't really say anything.
Okay.
Check Steam real quick.
I've just been seeing stuff on it over like the past week or so, and I'm guessing it just released.
Oh,
I
I
think it is a
remember where I
recent
saw
one,
it. I was looking at a fully Ramblematic from Yahtzee, and he was talking about that.
I saw this video of this dude coming across a goose, and this goose was like a boss level enemy.
Of course.
And it was
Oh,
just
Boss
wrecking the
Goose,
two.
dang.
I was like, oh,
Mafia
shit.
Boss Goose, they beat up all like the level 1 goons. And then they level 999 Mafia Boss Goose.
Did I ever tell you guys the story of when I got attacked by a goose?
Oh, that sounds familiar.
I want to say yes, but I
I-
don't recall.
I think so, but
Okay.
do tell.
It's just kind of dumb because when I was younger, I read a lot of the like worst case survival scenario handbooks. So like, because I thought I was going to be like locked in case of an emergency. And there was a thing about with animals, when you were encountering a wild animal, you make yourself look bigger to kind of scare them off. So I was getting harassed by these geese in the parking lot at work, and I was like 22, so I had of course I had a black trench coat. So I was wearing that, and I saw this goose anybody who saw it from behind it looked like I flashed the goose, but I just whipped I whipped that trench coat open as fast and wide as I could, and the goose just zeroed in and locked on and then took off right at me, just whoosh right at me. I ran the whole length of the parking lot as fast as I could, and I felt I felt
No
its wings
kidding.
on my back and its beak in my hair.
I didn't expect to see a wild Karen goose, but there you go.
I busted through the door. I was working at a movie theater at the time. I busted through the door, and one of the ushers is just on the ground laughing his ass off.
I wonder why.
I would be
Yeah.
too.
He's like,
Did you hear?
Did the manager give us the video?
Oh yeah, that's old honky.
Old honky, the
You
vorpal
don't
goose.
Flash old honky.
You never flash, old honky.
Never again. Holy crap.
Making
Also,
no
welcome,
turn a
Cetus.
goose
Glad to
into a
see ya.
D&D boss.
Whoa.
Hey.
We're all here. We'll jump over to the screen.
Jump over. Yay.
Jump
I
in the
can't
line.
jump.
Rock your body in time.
Oh,
Okay, I believe you.
Thank you.
knock your body.
All right. All right. Well, welcome everybody to another episode of Tyranny of Dragons, the Cold Blood War: Rise of Tiamat. In the background there, you can hear Adrian von Ziegler playing lovely music there that is composed by them and allows us to use it free of charge, no licensing, as long as they are credited. So thank you very much, Adrian. You can support them on Patreon. You can also check them out on Bandcamp, YouTube, Spotify. So give them a listen. They make a lot of interesting music. Introducing our players here, we have playing Eldrath Myuuldrid, the Shifter Warlock Bard. We have Ethan.
The good karma sound effect goes off when Eldrath buries those frost giants.
Playing Cambro, the Bearfolk Paladin Warlock, we have Tazel Sixpaws.
Cast us a spell, knock the cleric bold, the MVP of our last fight. Well, we all could use Bahamut's guiding bolt, and healing word makes us alright.
La, 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 la,
Da-dee-da-da.
That's when the drinks go up in the air and everybody's in sync at the
My herbal
karaoke
tea
bar.
is swinging back and
Yep.
forth right
Yeah.
about now, yep.
That's how you get the crowd moving. That and Journey. Anyway,
Oh,
playing a Raigul, the Tiger Folk Wizard, we have Saku Darkfang.
Ah, ah, I don't like the feeling of possession here. Ah, I'm glad I'm back. Ah,
Don't worry, I left it just how you remembered it.
thank you.
Playing Bastion, the Wolverine Folk Barbarian Fighter, we have Dirk the Panda.
Oh, they rocked me the other day. I need a mirror bar.
Hello?
I like that.
Oh.
Playing Prince Zichi, the Dragonborn Sorcerer Bard, we have Yao.
Not killed a guy, but it wasn't just one, it was two.
Damn.
Yay.
I
Show
don't.
off.
When are you putting the album out? Is my first question. Because I would totally hair metal is always a thing. I'm down for it. So
Yeah, right?
Yeah, you and I need to talk. We need to.
we
need a cover
we need
album
a
here.
collab going. Yeah.
We could, yeah, we could, yeah.
The Rise of Tiamat album.
I have the I have the right connections for it too.
And then my favorite otter in the whole wide world, playing Liwa, the Otter Latine Rogue Warlock. We have Cetus.
I got my November entry in at the last 20 minutes and I fell asleep the rest of the day. So that's awesome. Play Nepenthe,
I'm
please.
so proud of you.
Congrats.
I
Good
worked.
job.
I worked on it. I worked on it. Anyway,
Everyone's all Novembucked out.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, everyone's just dead.
We've been
Well,
bucked over.
everyone who's a game developer, yeah.
Absolutely. I'm surviving.
I'm gonna kill
I'm a
Laudo
prank.
for making it 2 p.m. on a Sunday. Jesus fucking Christ.
Well, when last we left, the Platinum Dawn comprised of Eldrath, the Shifter Warlock Bard, Cambro, the Bearfolk Paladin, Prince Zichi, the Dragonborn Bard, Rai, the Tiger Folk Wizard, Bastion, the Wolverine Folk Barbarian, Liwa, the Otter Latine Rogue, and their ally, Nock, the Kobold Cleric. Our heroes were in the midst of a battle while on the path to Bermeyer. The Frost Giants were vicious, but our party prevailed in the end as they were able to slay nearly all and left others to run off in shame at their defeat. After burying the bodies and addressing Nock after his first real combat, our heroes settled in for a short rest to recover their stamina and patch their wounds. We now join our heroes as they continue on the path to Bermeyer and draw closer to the mystery of Harshnag the Warrior. So we'll say a couple hours have passed of you traveling again, so Cam, you are no longer big. You shrank back down.
I'm still holding Knock on my shoulder though. No, I'm not. Guy can. Guy can walk.
I mean, you could.
I could.
could.
Yeah,
You
that-
could.
that'd be-
He's not.
but-
He's small enough, but
He is
no,
small.
he is happy to walk on his own. He does enjoy the nature that you're in at the moment, the serenity, the quiet of walking through, other than the crunch of like snow and rocks underneath your feet, and he just seems to be at peace here. Oops, dropped my. Oh, dropped something there. Sorry. That came over loud on the radio, on the mic, probably. Sorry.
I thought that was the crunch of the snow.
Sound like a
Speak of
Atmospheric.
nature. If we keep on walking, the prince has been doing this the entire time. it like while they fly, while they're walking, he's just flying along, and he's kind of slightly distracted, but constantly doing this as a ritual, where there's like hand movements going along every once in a while. They'll like seem to speak to somebody in a different language, and that no one else can see. But for the most part, it's just kind of like maybe the wind is blowing in a very particular way, or a certain smell just like shows up for a second, and, like gives information. But there's a lot of information just kind of passing through him this entire time. Just so that you know, if there's anything to detect.
I would say that as you're moving along here, you're not sensing much in the ways of like bodies of water or anything like that, but there are some runoffs and ponds that have formed from some of the melting snow and ice from up further in the mountains. Nothing that is showing up other than a few like sparse ranches and homesteads along the paths. Many of them are like farther off the path, however, so they're kind of out of the way. Nothing that's really standing out, but nothing that is overly large or hidden or anything like that. And
Okay, go
as
for
far as
safe.
like, yeah, you guys are in a good place. The frost giants that you ran into were definitely an issue that these people deal with, but you've managed to take one of those raiding parties and send them with their tails between their legs back to where they came from. So that is definitely a good step in securing this area.
We've made a difference.
You did actually. You did. Those giants would have destroyed some of those ranches and homesteads, so good job.
Nice.
The rest of your travels are mostly uneventful. The terrain does get a little rough in some places, to be expected in mountainous areas, especially down here in the foothills. You do note that the hills are getting a little bit more pronounced as you get closer to the mountains, and the mountains do appear to be getting closer now. But soon, night is starting to fall upon you, and it will be difficult to traverse much further in the dark in this kind of terrain. So, probably a good time to set up a camp.
Well, we'll look for a suitable area to hut out.
Right. As Nock will go ahead and start setting up a campfire, along with a little bit of a grate that he puts over top of it, so he can place his trusty frying pan on it, and begins to prepare some of the elk meat that you guys had, and is going to fry that up and get that for everybody, so that everybody will have a nice hot meal tonight. He does apologize to Cam, though, because obviously Cam doesn't eat meat.
It's all right. Cam will just make his good berries and give Nock a couple for flavoring.
All right.
What flavor
Makes a lovely
would that
reduction.
add to the meat?
Kind of
I
like
always imagine
a raspberry
berries-
reduction of something.
Yeah, I imagine them to be a little bit more like the tart side, like they're like a wild berry.
Okay.
Wild raspberries.
Yeah. So when you cook them, you get a little bit of that sugar cooked in, so kind of caramelizes a little bit, loses a little bit of moisture, so you get a nice little thicker kind of, almost like a compo.
Yeah, makes sense. I never thought about the actual flavor of good berries because I thought they would always be like just generic, bland but good.
Yeah,
like it's the flavor of
they
good.
didn't specify. And I will say this: the food created by Create Food and Water explicitly says that it does not have a taste. Like that is embedded in the spell. Goodberry doesn't have that, thankfully.
Hey, it's what every GM ever says to me. Flavoring is free.
Now the
It's
interlopers
true.
did enjoy some of the lovely tasting food from Arjan the cleric at one point, but luckily you have a cleric here who actually can cook and also has supplies. So all of you get a lovely cut of elk cooked how you like it. Although you can tell that this stuff's a little bit tough, so you might need to cook it a little bit longer just to kind of soften it up even in some cases, but it might be a little bit tough. But
Sweet.
as you all settle in, we can go ahead and establish a watch order.
I'll take first.
Same.
I imagine that's how you cast it. You just do a karate chop and there's a hut.
But it's a
After-
ritual, so he's like standing there for like 10 minutes and then like,
Yes, the very end of it.
"Hiya."
Or you know, then go hut.
All right, we'll take second
All
watch.
right.
I guess I'll take
We
the.
got Cam first, Arise second, Bastion third.
Who gets last?
I guess I'll take fourth watch. It's fine.
I could take it.
I'll take it. It's fine. I got it.
Nock will actually join Zichi so he can do prep work for breakfast.
Okay.
Anybody want to double up with anybody, or are we good to go?
Sleepy time.
Fine.
Good? All right.
I got Crags with me, so I'm fine.
I have Amicus.
As you all settle into the Liamon's tiny hut, the fire within, or the fire outside extinguished, as it's no need for it inside the huts. It's a perfect temperature inside. As you all set up your bedrolls and settle yourselves in for a night's rest. As Cam and Crags to start.
All right.
Go ahead
And
give me
Crags,
a
just give me
perception
advantage.
check. Sure.
All right. Perfect.
23. All right.
Double average.
So looking out into the wilderness around you, it's a lovely starry night. There's not much in the way of light pollution like there is in Waterdeep, where there's always torches being lit somewhere, a fire being lit somewhere. There's always light around you, not to mention all the magical lights that the wizards like to throw around their fancy towers. But the light out here is so sparse that you can just see stars as far as the eye can see, and kind of reminds you of the time inside the frozen wastes, where you were so far up north that you actually saw the split of the spirit world. Here, not so lucky. You don't see the split of the spirit world, unfortunately, but you do see some creatures running about at night with your wonderful dark vision that you have, your devil sight, or Bahamut's
Dragon
vision.
sight.
Dragon sight, excuse me. Dragon sight. I tried to correct immediately and I didn't make it.
It's okay.
But otherwise, no issues. Nothing arises for you.
I just like to think that Cambro is standing in that somewhat heroic pose, like with a leg up on a rock, and there's a light wind whipping through his hair as he's just inhaling deeply, enjoying the briskness, the cool, the cold, and the quietness, the stillness of it all. And then he realizes, oh yeah, it's time for someone else to come out here and enjoy this. So he goes in and pokes a tiger.
He
Hey,
wakes up
come on.
with matted fur. My turn.
Your turn.
Alright. He'll get himself up, yawn, stretch, and go grab Amicus to start his watch.
Better put on a couple extra cloaks. It's kind of windy out there.
Yeah, I really am not used to cold. Ugh.
Well, thankfully you have the Ring of Cold Resistance still, I believe.
I do, thankfully.
Yeah, so you were actually well protected against the cold. It still feels cold, but you don't feel it cutting through to the bone like you would if you were, just out there alone without that magical ring.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a perception check. You do not have dark vision?
I do.
You do. Okay, so you get a flat roll.
Okay, cool. Perception. 11.
As you are making a little bit of a walk around, just trying to keep an eye out for all angles, it's really difficult to see or hear anything up here. It's so quiet, and then now there's a little bit of snow falling at the moment, so there's even like that deadening effect that snow has when the sound just kind of seems to get absorbed a little bit. So it's actually a little eerie because it's almost like being isolated in that. But there's also something very beautiful about the way the snow comes in, catches the wind, and flies away from the tiny hut as it lands on top, and it just gets blown off by the wind. So you don't see anything standing out or looking down at you or anything, of course. So you think you're okay. So looks like a nice quiet evening for you as well.
He just looks about, sighs a little bit, thinking about his conversation with Rendenvol and everything. How far he and the group has come. Once this is over, hopefully people will understand. He'll then pat Amicus on the side to signal it's time to go back in, and he'll go wake up the next person, which I believe is Zichi?
No.
Bastion.
Bastion, my bad. He'll go and wake up Bastion. Hey, big guy.
No. What?
Your turn.
Alright. Yeah, you go rest.
Thanks. And he just slumps like he's dead.
Batcham rolls his eyes at that, and yeah, starts his watch.
Right. The snow's really starting to come down now. Go ahead and give me a perception check. Do you have dark vision?
I do have dark vision.
All right, so flat roll for you.
Yay. Perception. It's snowy.
Yep. Just like with the rye, the snow is starting to come down a little bit heavier now. And again, that kind of like sound deadening effect from the snowfall. It is a very weird feeling, but also there's something that's kind of, I don't know, peaceful about it. You're pretty much the only people in the vicinity in this mountainous range, and there's something to be said about kind of having run of your own side of the mountain. It's exhilarating, kind of exciting. But the watch itself, not very exciting as it goes by uneventfully.
Yeah, that whole time he is thinking to himself, like, why me? What? How did all this happen to where I'm the one that could be meeting this mythical figure, Harshnag? Why? Do I deserve this? This is too much thinking for a night. And, yeah, he goes to wake up Zichi, I believe. This time, he gives his best attempt at a gentle shake to Zichi. Shake, shake, shake. Hey. Hey. Your turn.
I'm awake.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Good night.
Indeed. Have a good rest.
And he does a little tumble into his bed set.
Does Knock
Is he
also? No.
He's asleep. Bastion did not wake him up. So do you let Knock sleep or do you wake him up?
Did he?
Uh,
Did he say that he wanted to be awake?
He said that he wanted to help so that he could one, keep watch and also begin breakfast prep work. So he did say that
Okay.
he wanted to be up. So it's up to you.
They have requested, so they will.
All right.
Are they in? Which hut are they in?
They're in the. I assumed you guys have like one hut for the animals and one hut for you guys.
As yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll wake him up. Shake, shake,
As,
shake.
You note that Knock rises pretty quickly, actually. As soon as he's stirred awake, he's up and running, getting his boots on and getting dressed up as he starts to attach all of his armor, and a little slow at start because he's still learning how to get it on the right way. But soon he's all armored up and he's ready to join you for watch.
You make
okay.
such haste.
Oh, when you get up in the mornings at the temple, you got work to do. There's chores to be done and prayers to be had. So I get used to getting up and going.
Respectable. Fastidious. Real quick, is the sky still dark or is it
You see that the beginning of that like haze that happens before the sun starts rising. So there's a little bit of light coming in, but it's still mostly dark out.
okay. So since it's still mostly dark out, Zechi will create sort of like a perimeter of dancing lights, outside, especially where Nock wants to work. I will keep watch from here. I cannot leave this space lest the dome collapses.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I'll just step outside and I'll set up the fire and get everything going. As Nock goes out and clears snow off of where they had set up the campfire the night before, and goes to find some dry wood that's underneath the trees that are covered in snow, and seems to know what he's doing when he's out in the woods at least, grabbing a lot of dry tinder and finding a few thicker pieces, and goes to build a fire. Within a few minutes, he manages to has a good, decent-sized fire going, and takes out what appears to be a bag, a little like satchel, and he adds some water to his frying pan. Well, specifically, he adds snow to his frying pan to melt into water, and then begins mixing in flour and a couple of other ingredients as he begins to make what looks like little flatbreads, some kind of a bread loaf of some sort as he begins to work at it. It's unleavened, but he does bring it all together and then puts it on the fire to fry up and cook. He's very in his element. He's very happy while he's doing this. Just has a smile on his face as he's just working along with the food.
Okay. Ensure that your senses continue to be sharp. It is still dark out, and many creatures enjoy the first lights of day.
Oh, yeah, right. So maybe I should I not have a fire going, or
It should be fine, though keep yourself closer to the huts than further away.
got it. Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check. Nock will also make a perception check.
Normal?
Yeah. Do you have dark vision?
No.
Up the disadvantage for you.
Disadvantage. Here we go.
Well, disadvantage 27. Nuck doesn't have anything in perception, so wisdom. He got a 12. All right.
Kind of focused
so
on his bread.
yeah, he's really focusing on the flatbreads, but he does make an effort to look up occasionally and just kind of scan the nearby area. He's trying, but you get the feeling like the gravity of it all hasn't really settled in on him just yet. He's a little too relaxed in this situation, but it's okay because you're there. You're keeping a good solid eye on everything. You don't see anything coming up in the distance around you or anything soaring overhead. So it looks like you guys are in the clear. The snow has stopped at some point during the middle of the night, and now you got a nice couple of inches of snow on the ground, but otherwise the weather seems to be clearing up a little bit, so good to go.
Okay.
Okay.
Knock.
Clear weather
Are you
to
not
see
cold?
ice giants to kill us more clearly.
As Nock actually points to the platinum hammer that is strapped to his back. No, for some reason this makes it that the cold doesn't really bother me that much. It's really kind of mild.
I might expect so. It seems that the breath of the Great Spirit of Bahamut is quite chilly.
He looks out around him. Yeah. A lot of people say that Bahamut's very cold, and I can see why they would think that. But I like to think that he's just very driven when it comes to peace and justice.
Tell me more about your thoughts.
Well,
What bothers you?
I think what bothers me right now is just that I still don't know what I'm supposed to expect or do. I know that somewhere up here in the mountains is the one that we're looking for, the champion of Bahamut, the one who's going to lead people, just like Demore of Morazan did back in the Dragon Wars. And we need to find them. I have to find them. And if I don't, what does that mean? Does that mean that Tiamat wins? Does that mean that the armies fail? I don't know, it's just a lot to think about.
If it helps, at least a little bit of perspective from what I would know from working with so many, well, here you would call them deities, but in my land we would call them spirits, great and small. Rarely ever do they only have a single plan. The weight of the world does not fall solely upon you. There is also Cam and all the other people who worship Bahamut. Tell me, as we guide you through these mountains, do you believe that we know what we are doing?
I mean, you have so much experience, though. Of course, you know what you're doing. I mean, sure, you may not know exactly what's going to happen, but I mean, you guys have been through a lot. And I'm just me. I'm just a cook.
Do not discount yourself, for you too have more experience. It is the same. We know what to do to survive day by day and to keep moving toward a goal. But we do not know what lies at the end. We rarely do. You have so much more experience with Bahamut, his teachings, his understanding, his peace. And you know what to do next, day by day. Maybe not at the end, but you are just like us. Let us support you in the ways that we can, and you to believe in yourself when we get to our destination. Your experience will shine through.
Hope you're right. I hope that I'm what Bahamut believes I am to be, whatever that is.
We could ask.
It's dangerous to, well, not dangerous, just scary to think that you could just ask Bahamut. He's so powerful. He's amazing, and I've just one person. I shouldn't be bothering him with all of my insecurities and worries. He's got a lot of things to take care of, I'm sure. I'm just one kobold, and I got to figure this out, right? That's what I have to do.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. One of the hallmarks of a great person, leader or not, is to know when to ask for help. It is a hard lesson. I should know. I am a prince, after all, vying for a seat.
Are you happy?
That is a complicated question. Yes, I suppose. No, for now. After all, it is work. All of us must risk our lives, risk our bodies, our minds, our souls, to prove to ourselves and to prove to all of our empire that we deserve to lead. And that is hard. But
Oh,
what
I
occurs
don't
at the
want to
end
lead.
is, well, you do not need to lead. But you do need to communicate and talk and trust in those around you. And more importantly, trust in yourself.
I'm learning how to do that. It's a little bit harder than I thought it would be. But I have Cam, and I have you, and I have everybody else to help me along, so maybe I'll get there on the way, right?
True. That is what I believe too. By the way, how did you feel slaying 2 frost giants?
He pauses as he picks up one of the flat cakes, the flatbreads, and puts it into onto a metal lid and lays it next to the fire to keep it warm. I felt adrenaline, excited, and then later I felt sad. But I don't know. I still felt bad about it. But I understand that they meant us harm and that they would mean others harm too. The only just thing to do was to either scare them off or to stop them from advancing, so that's what I did. And I did it to help protect Cam, which I don't regret at all. But it's still difficult, complicated.
Taking a life should never be less complicated. You are thinking about it correctly.
Hopefully I won't have to do it again. At least not for a while. Because I don't really like the feeling in my stomach over it. It's like a rock just sitting in there.
There is a story in our lands, in my lands, or perhaps a theory talked about by all the soldiers of a particular tribe. When you take a life, that life, its spirit enters you. That it is now your responsibility. It should feel heavy. And when it occurs, it should be a regrettable necessity. Do you think that Eldrath did the right thing by burying the bodies of the giants?
They were people, weren't they? Maybe not
They were.
humanoid, but they were people still. They had dreams, they had wishes, they had family.
And they had fear. You would not have fear if you did not want to keep your life. They too wished to live. But their methods imposed on others' lives. And perhaps that is the reason why we can find this just, if still regrettable.
Well, I think I'd rather not think of it anymore and just move forward right now. Besides, the flatbreads are ready. If you want to wake everybody up, I can start getting some of this meat cooked up.
Shall I wake them forcefully?
He kind of looks around and you can see a little twinkle in his kobold eye. Would it be funny?
Perhaps.
Go ahead.
Zuchi steps outside of the hut. So it shatters and disappears.
As all of the snow that had accumulated on top of the hut just whoop, falls on top of all of you as you just get coated in ice cold snow.
Arai just jumps out of the bundle, going all.
What the fuck?
Apologies, I forgot that the spell dismissed.
You forgot?
Time is hard to see
I
when the sun is difficult to track.
Eldrath just walks out of his own hut. Good morning, everyone. How is everyone doing? Oh no.
wet. We are wet.
Little wet for wear here.
Nox, for his part, has his hands over top of his over his muzzle, and he's just like chuckling and giggling to himself.
He dries his party members one by one, at least.
Hey, what's going on? I had a dream. I was being buried under a bunch of snow for some reason.
Dreams do
Why
come
do y'all look
true.
so?
I can only imagine that Leo is saying that while also being neck deep in snow.
Yeah. In my element.
How did this come about?
Oh, would you look at that?
Arai, did you do this?
Yeah, blame the necromancer with snow magic. Yeah, that's how this works.
I mean, you have fire magic. I don't see how snow magic's not in your repertoire. I think you're evading my question.
Hey, come get the flatbreads while they're still hot.
Ooh, flatbreads!
Oh, you've made flatbreads. Oh, I love your flatbreads.
As long as they're not wet.
They might be a little lackluster. I don't have everything I need, but they should be close.
Yeah.
What flavor
fine.
do you want your flatbread?
Flavor?
Well, normally I make
flat.
them with a little bit more butter, so they have a little more flakiness and like buttery goodness to it.
Butters them all with prestidigitation.
More butter.
Ooh.
Sure enough, tastes like the most flaky, buttery biscuit you've ever had.
Mm.
So much butter. Oh, my arteries! Constitution save.
Roll for coronary.
Yeah.
I cast triple bypass.
How did you die? Flatbread.
While Arai is eating, he's gonna pull out the map to take a look at how far they might have to go.
You had a rough estimate of where it's located, but it does look like you should be there. If as long as you're not held up by anything too drastic, you should be able to get there by the end of the day.
As long as we're not.
No, did we get our
distracted at
long rest,
one,
by the
we
way?
Should be able to continue.
You did all get the benefits of a long rest.
Yay, spell
Hooray.
slots. Yay.
Yes. Infectious Fury is so bad.
Spell slot.
Anything if you need to prepare or do any kind of special tricks or anything for the morning, make sure to do those.
I'll hand out the good berries
for
I made
charges
last
and whatnot.
night. I'll hand out the good berries I made last night, one for everybody, just in case they need. If something happens and they need to, get somebody up and running again. No sense on wasting them. And besides, breakfast is being made there; they don't need to eat them.
During this preparation period, Zuchi will actually ask a question, depending on what they want to do. If Arai already tells us that we'll get there by the end of the day, basically. He can continue to talk with the sort of nature spirits around them to make sure that they don't have anything important to say, to warn them ahead of time. Or if they are strapped for conversation topics during the walk, he overheard Nox's interest in learning more about his people. He could cast legend lore instead. What do they want?
Oh. Hmm.
Given the choice between the two, it might be more useful to ask the questions of the area while we're moving, but maybe if we camp again, you can do that lore stuff.
I mean, yeah,
Plus-
the former is prudent. The other one is feeling
Yeah.
spicy.
The nature spirits would be a bit more useful, so we don't, hopefully, don't get ambushed again or surprised.
Okay.
Staying
He
vigilant is
gathers-
also important.
He gathers 4 people for an hour at some point just to do a spirit session to get commune with nature again.
Yay.
We love mutable spell lists.
Commune with nature. All right.
Well, actually, just in case, he tries it out as a ritual. To make to see if anything's changed in the surrounding 3-mile radius while they slept.
There sure is a lot of snow.
Yep, a lot of snow came down. A couple of areas have an excessive buildup, and there's been some rough terrain generated as a result. But otherwise, passage seems to be clear. Again, no hidden man-made objects in the area, or any homesteads or anything in this area. So looks like you're good.
But now the spirits simply warn. The path ahead is a bit more difficult than before. Nothing too dangerous.
As Nock finishes packing up all of his cooking gear, strapping his trusty frying pan on the back of his pack next to the platinum hammer.
It's one heck of a meat tenderizer.
He has explicitly not used it. Like he's barely touched it. Like it's such a heavy weapon for him, so he wouldn't be able to really use it well.
Not to mention, it might be lightly sacrilegious.
There's definitely you do note that he does treat the shield, the platinum guard, very, very carefully, making sure to lift it high enough off the ground, not scrape it against anything. Like he is taking effort to make sure that these are not damaged by, at least taking a modest effort to make sure they're not getting damaged.
To that point, Cambro would offer to Nock that he could ride on Crags, and that way the artifacts would be safe.
At first, he rejects that and wants to go on his own power. But as you start making your way out of the campsite, and he takes a couple of steps, and they just start sinking lower and lower into the snow, and he just kind of looks back and just sighs. I could use a ride, please, Crags.
Oh.
I would ask Crags if he's all right with that.
Oh yeah, it's no problem. I like the little guy.
He will gently hoist up Nock up on Crags's back and let him ride on in ease and more comfort.
Doctor
And
seems
alright.
quietly embarrassed.
Alright, we'll get up on Amicus and ride beside.
Liwa, do you jump onto one of the mounts, or do you try to toughen
No.
through this?
Yes, I jump on one of the mounts.
Say jump on Amicus with a ride.
Don't you want your
Is
dreams
it
to come true?
sunny?
Sorry, what was that, Cetus?
Is it sunny at least?
The sun is shining, thankfully.
Okay.
It's still pretty cold, and the snow is fresh, so kind of crushes under your feet as you all walk along. But a nice, bright, sunny day.
When are we getting there? Are we there yet?
Oh my god. Zichi flies up higher so he
Oh.
doesn't have to hear that, and then like
If you're gonna start doing that, Lewa, I'm gonna have Amicus kick you off.
Okay. Well, you better hit, because I'm gonna be doing this for a while. Let's
Nock
see.
just
What
mutters to himself about how he should have prepared silence today.
Lessons learned.
Let's see. Lewa is going to look in the distance and see if he can spot a thing.
Well, go
Thing.
ahead and give me perception checks as you guys are moving along.
Everyone?
Yep, go ahead.
22.
like any bonuses for
Zichi.
being up in the air.
20.
13.
Fine.
I'm just controlling my desire to just accidentally push Lewa off.
And Eldrath?
Okay.
All right. So you guys are traveling along and seeing mostly just the path itself. And coming into a few spots later on, you do find some homesteads that are on the outskirts of the path again. But slowly, as you pass through the day, couple hours go by, and you do break for lunch, but ultimately just try to keep on the road as much as you can to kind of make it through this terrain that you're in. And after most of the morning and afternoon, getting into early evening, the sun is still up, but slowly it's getting closer to the horizon. And you see a sign up ahead that just points in the direction that you're heading, and written in white paint on this kind of reddish colored sign just says Bermeyer, and with an arrow pointing in that direction.
Let's get a good squeeze at this. Is this on any of our maps?
Alright, double checks.
Seems to be the right path.
Yep.
All right,
this
then.
is the point where we need.
Oh, it's good, it's good. Let's see here.
Are you satisfied? We're
Is it
getting
within
combat
3
mesh?
miles?
Actually, you if you take the time to ritual cast commune with nature,
Mhm.
You will actually sense the outskirts of the town. Essentially, you can feel the presence of those man-made structures, houses, barns, and whatnot, fences, anything that isn't specifically a natural construct or anything.
Is it inhabited?
It is inhabited, yes.
Oh, okay. Interesting. This far out too. Okay.
Yeah, well,
This
you're not in the deep mountains, but you are pretty much right at the base of the mountains at this point. So there's as you're approaching, there are some more valleys that appear, and likely could be good for farming in the summer, good fertile soil. During the winter, however, it obviously is more or less snowed in. There's just a bunch of open fields of white as you go along. But as you are leading up to Bermeyer, I will say the first thing you all would notice, especially with your perception checks, is the smell of animals. It's that familiar mix of musk, mud, dung, and it just kind of hits your nose as you start cresting over the hills, and you can start seeing all these ranches that are spread out around in valleys at the foot of the mountains. The snow that has happened earlier did kind of sprinkle and layer up on the ground, and again, crunching audibly under your feet as you begin to descend into the valley where all of these homesteads and ranches are.
The odor is kind of making Cambro smile wide. He's just got very fond thoughts of home.
And it is different from your farm, however, because these are mostly animal focused. So there's a lot of, and these are like a variety of animals too. So a lot of hardy and hale types like yak, goats, woolly oxen. But you do also see like pigs and cows and sheep. Some of them are in their own like special coats to kind of keep them warm outside their barns. It's a familiar sight for you, but a little bit different than what you remember, I would say.
Right.
But as your a group begins to approach the center of this gathering of homes and buildings, the homes do become more densely packed with less room for animals. And you can start seeing people just kind of milling about, going about their business. Lots of farmers and ranchers handling various chores on their ranches, as well as people running deliveries of items. Families out with their children, just kind of just enjoying the day, as well as people just kind of milling about, just hanging out. But as you all enter, there is that familiar smell of like city life where there's town life where there's like bread baking somewhere, there's pots cooking some stews somewhere else, there's some stills that are burning right now that's brewing up some shine maybe, and there's also the gentle metallic thunks of a blacksmith working somewhere further on. But you do note that people take notice of your group, and you are all heavily armed individuals, so some people do kind of pull their children inside, and others kind of point to you as you pass by as you enter the town of Bermeyer.
A quaint little settlement here. G'day, folks. G'day. Liwa says, with his sword outstretched.
Oh my god.
Hey, well, put it away. Put that away.
Can I
Why-
counter
why?
make an impression? Somehow.
I don't know
Can you
why,
cast
but in my head I
anti-Liwa?
just
Can
had
you do
this.
that?
In my head, I just had this image of Zichi just being like, "Okay, we must do the Prince Ali. Make way."
No, would you like me to?
No, we don't have to. No, that
Okay.
immediately
no.
popped into my head. It's like, oh, we got to counter Liwa. What's the opposite of Liwa? In my head, it was apparently Prince Ali.
Prince Ali, 7th level spell.
Aladdin and Liwa actually. I don't know. I think Aladdin and
Rags turns
Liwa
into
are
an
actually
elephant for
pretty
some
similar.
reason.
You do
I-
kind of you kind of run parallel, I would say. Yeah, that's. But anyway, yeah. As Liwa makes a grand statement, how do you want to improve your impressions on people?
He very quickly grabs the staff that he isn't really using for walking while he's flying, but he jumps off of his sword, kind of like pseudo parries Liwa's sword off to the side, twirls with his like robes, and does like a deep bow to the people affront, and introduces their party as the Platinum Dawn on a holy quest from Waterdeep, I guess.
Okay. Give me a performance check.
Performance, okay.
Yeah, you're putting on a show to impress people.
Unfortunate for me. Okay.
You know how to put on the pomp and circumstance that is that wows people, that always kind of gets their attention, and you know that you have the crowd eating out of your palm as several of the kids look like they have these like glowing dinner plate eyes as they watch you in fascination as you whip around in your strange clothes with your odd staff with the floating gem, and you were on a sword before you jump down to the ground, and like the adults seem a little bit less perturbed by your presence, which is an improvement.
And hey, look,
Anything's
the big
better
winged
than that.
bear.
So you enter into Bermeyer, and it's about what you would expect for like a town in the mountains. Everything's kind of just a little bit slapped together. Uh, they've made they may do with what they have up here. However, there does seem to be some signs of more prosperity, as there are a couple of like general goods shops, and like there's a sweets shop even, which is a little bit shocking this far outside of a city. But there's also a couple of taverns and inns, as well as just seems to be like a decent sized town. Maybe a couple hundred people.
Okay.
Huh.
Are we in a position to like mill about now?
Well, as people kind of clear from your path and let you all pass through, there is a gentleman that is standing outside of one of the taverns as he spots your group and starts moving towards you. And you note that this man is wearing what looks like chainmail armor. There's a sword attached at his hip. As this half-orc man walks up to you and just nods his head to you all. Hello there. Welcome to Bermeyer. Gotta say, we don't see a lot of mercenaries walking through, so figured I'd come over and ask what we can do for you here.
I wouldn't describe. Good day there, mate. I wouldn't describe us as mercenaries, more, well, with a platinum dawn. You hear of us?
No, my name is Jensen. I'm the town sheriff, so I'm just trying to make sure that you guys aren't here to cause any trouble.
Oh, if I wanted to cause trouble, you'd have known by now.
Wait, what's that?
Smacks his hand against Liwa's face, like mouth. What the gentle otter means to say is that we would, if we were to cause any trouble, the Lord's Alliance would tan our hides. So please know that we are here on a mission of peace. We would only like to pass through and perhaps get some information as to our goals in this mountain. And he mentions over towards Cam and Bastion.
You guys got any flatbreads
Cool.
here too?
He quirks an eyebrow at Liwa and then goes back to Zichi. And well, it's been a while since we've had representatives of the Lord's Alliance up here, so you might find the accommodations a little bit lacking than what you're used to in some of the big cities, I'm afraid. But you are welcome to avail yourselves of the facilities. However, I would warn against staying too long, perhaps, if possible.
Why so?
He looks around at some of the people who are just kind of observing you all, just kind of looking. And you do note that there are people who are like looking through windows too. Listen, we don't have anything. I don't personally have any issues with Dragonkin, but some of the locals have some strong opinions.
Okay.
So
Duly noted.
I would ask why you have a hatchling Demorev with you at the moment, because that's a little bit suspicious.
A what?
As he nods to Knock, Demorev clan's not allowed in the city limits, and you have one of their hatchlings. Could you tell me why?
I mean, bullshit. He's a cool dude.
That perhaps is a longer story that we would want to talk about. That's interesting.
Look,
I assure
Hey,
you, it's
Knock, hello.
nothing. It is nothing bad. They were rescued from slavery.
as he quirks his head a bit at that, like, what? The Demorev clan doesn't deal in slavery. What are you talking about?
This is a story that we know.
Knock raises a hand. I think there's some confusion. I'm not a Dragonborn. As Jensen just looks really confused now. I'm a kobold? Huh. I've never seen a white kobold before. Still, that doesn't change the fact that, you know, people have some hang-ups about Dragonkin in the city, and for your own safety, I would advise you against staying the night if possible.
That can easily be arranged.
Good, good. As long as we have that squared away. Now, if there's anything I can assist you with that can help facilitate any kind of investigation that you're on, or whatever you may be looking for in this city, so that we could get everybody feeling a little bit more comfortable.
You know, we're kind of on the trail of a certain legendary figure. Wink, wink. Doing some sleuthing.
Oh, you're another group looking for the Harshnag warrior, huh?
Yeah.
Perhaps. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. That's my goal.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, my friend, we get a lot of people that come up this way and try to find Harshnag, and many of them just end up coming back the way they came, so don't be surprised if you end up on that path too. But I personally wasn't here for that whole thing that happened, what was it, like 30 years ago? Some of the old timers at the tavern might be able to tell you more.
Ooh, okay. Liwa gets a little bit interested.
That's good to know. Thanks. I mean, better to attempt than to not at all.
Hey, I mean, I'm not going to tell you what you can or can't do with your time. So if you're interested in pursuing this, good luck to you.
Thanks.
All right, thank you. I'll be at the tavern. Bye.
There is another thing you might be able to help us with. We are also looking for I would say, like a glacier of legend, something supposedly made by the Justice Maker, Bahamut. We might believe it might be deep into the spine of the world, but seeing as you are closer to it than Mirabar was, where we got the information from, we were hoping you might be able to help point us in a better direction.
I mean, only glacier I know about is the Rega Glacier, which is way further north. That's like on the other side of the mountains. I don't know if that's what you're looking for, though. That is like hundreds of miles long. Like it's huge.
Do you know if there were legends around it says that they were supposedly made by Bahamut?
I don't know much about draconic lore. Sorry.
okay.
This area was kind of ravaged during the Dragon Wars a few centuries back, so people get... There's some old bad blood, I would say. So a lot of people are not too keen on dragon worship up here. As his eyes flick to your insignias for both you and Nock.
I can understand the bad feelings. We do not intend to make any trouble. We just would like to get the information and leave you in peace.
Believe me, I don't want any trouble either, and I want to make sure that we keep you guys out of trouble, and I keep my people out of trouble too, because I get it. I'm from outside of this village. I don't have that baggage, but these people do, and they're good people. I don't want them to get riled up.
Cambro turns to Prince Ichi.
Hmm.
Would it be better if we had some of us go into the tavern that wouldn't be what's the word?
Provocative? Goading?
That's it.
Yeah,
You
I
think
think that'd be prudent. So sorry, Bastion, but we're gonna have to leave you behind.
That
Right.
Damn.
I was to suggest something similar. Not what Liwa said, but to say that us with scales, or plates, or gems, can make ourselves scarce. Nearby, but scarce. If it would make it
Yeah.
easier for you to speak to those in the tavern.
I could polymorph you into an oxen if it'd make things easier.
I would prefer not.
All right, then. The offer's still
Oh.
there, though.
I'll have Crag stay with you, and I remember you had the ability to talk with him.
I can. Not consistently, not like
If
you.
you need
but-
to, you can do that, and he can communicate with me, and that might help us stay in touch if we need to.
Here, I can do this to help out, as Nock is going to cast Rary's telepathic bond.
Ooh.
Ooh, very nice.
Wow.
That way, we're going to be able to
Alright.
stay in contact even if we're not, right next to each other. So,
It's even better.
Zesty.
Um,
This is Liwa coming in to the mind space. This is Liwa, hello.
yeah, I put him on mute. I'm gonna make sure that Craggs is going to stay with them anyway, just as a security precaution. Besides which, Winged Bear and this quaint
Death
mountain
Horse.
town. Yeah, could be a Death Horse and Winged Bear might be a little bit more provocative than we should be having.
it's drawing eyes, definitely.
About Amicus,
We should find.
sweetheart.
We should find a suitable glaive,
Glaive?
glaive outside of Eyeshot.
I just,
Okay.
in my head, I immediately pictured like Nock holding a glaive, like, I found something.
Oh, thank you. Animate objects.
No, no.
Oh God.
Out there.
God,
a
that is-
glaive,
that-
no!
How
Yao,
quickly
this
are
is-
we run
this
out
is-
of town?
This is Dano speaking. Fucking evil.
A suitable glaive. Anyway,
Anyway,
So find a
so
spot.
who's gonna go to the tavern then, and who's gonna go find a camping spot outside?
I think
of the
Liwa's
city?
gonna go to the
I will-
tavern.
I'm going to the tavern.
I will search. I will search for a
Alright, well-
suitable camping spot.
Alright, we'll join Cambro.
I was gonna go
I
to
will
town.
be joining the search.
If you're gonna do that, then do you mind taking Amicus with you, Eldrath?
Yep. Eldrath, with permission, jumps onto Amicus.
All right.
And I'm keeping Krags with them as well.
With Nock and
Yes.
Zichi, or with you?
No, with Nock and Zichi.
Okay. All right. So Zichi, Eldrath, and Nock head out to find a camping spot outside of the town that they could set up in for the evening if necessary. While Liwa, Cam, Arai, and Bastion head into a nearby tavern to look for the quote-unquote old-timers that were mentioned. Go ahead and start with the tavern folk, since you're right there. Entering the tavern, it's pretty small. A couple of tables, only maybe 4 or 5 bar stools at the bar itself. There's a couple of people just kind of sitting around the tavern. Some are having a early dinner. Some are just having a couple of drinks. You can see a couple of people who are definitely the leather-ass locals, the ones who are sitting there all the time. As you spot a couple of what look like older individuals, a dwarf and this older man with graying hair, as they're just sitting at a table, just laughing as they have a couple of drinks together. People do notice you as you walk in, as it does seem that animal folk are not very common in this village. So, bit of a surprise for them, but most of them just settle in and just kind of leave you be while keeping their eyes on you as you pass through.
Camero, is there a bartender?
There is a bartender. Appears to be a young woman, maybe in her late 20s. Very long black hair tied into a ponytail as she looks at you. Yeah, can I help you?
Good day, Les. My party he'd like to 3 seats, please. 4, however much we need.
Help yourself to a table if that's what you're looking for. I'll be over there in a second.
Liwa rolls onto the table. All right.
Camber will take a seat, which probably creaks and groans under his plate armor.
It's definitely it's a stretch. Yeah.
I may borrow a second seat and just kind of double up on him just to be safe.
Or I just stay standing.
Balancing one of the knives on the tip of his claw, Liwa's gonna kind of look around, see if there are any wizened, older, wise people who might have some juicy things to say.
Looking around, you can spot a few people that are definitely, I don't know about wizened or sagely or anything like that, but definitely grizzled old cantankerous fart, probably a couple.
Yeah. Might take a bit.
Well,
as the bartender slips over to your table as you're all settling in, and she taps on her on a pad of parchment with a charcoal. So, all right, what can I get for you? I have we have a local ale on tap right now, but I do also have some dwarven ale as well as dwarven brandy for some of the locals here.
Got water?
Yeah, I got water. Just water?
Water.
Do you have any juice by chance?
Sorry, no. I do have tea, if tea is okay.
Tea would be great.
Tea would be wonderful for me as well, please.
Oh, okay.
Well, unlike these people, I am going to go for... Which ale do you recommend?
Well, the local's good if you're just looking for something to kind of wet your whistle, but if you want something with a little bit more strength to it, the dwarven ales are really nice.
That. Dwarven ale,
Okay,
please.
I gotcha.
Thanks.
As she rushes away to fulfill your order.
So, take your pick. You got an old guy, another old guy. Did any of them look like they're in conversation or deep in conversation? Any of them have any scars?
Not really. What you see around you are mostly working class people, not grizzled adventurers like you would see in the city. So a lot of these people are just kind of like, farmhands, probably smiths or tradesmen. You do note that there's a couple of people who do appear to be older. You do know that this whole event that Harshnag was linked to did happen about 30 years ago. So as long as somebody was alive 30 years ago, they might know something about it.
Okay then.
Yeah, right.
He wasn't going to scope out anyone who might look of that age.
Well, you do spot a dwarf who looks, generally old for a dwarf, which is pretty damn old.
Ooh, okay, that's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. Boys, I think I got my target. You got a dwarf over there.
All right.
Looks around a couple centuries, by my estimation. I think he's got stories to tell.
I'm sure you'll liven him up with your questions. Bastion starts looking.
Oh, I intend to. How should we go about this? Should we just come in guns blazing, or do we want to do a bit more discretion?
In using the telepathic bond, Cambro will say, I think it's better to ease into it. We don't want
All
to.
right, then.
We don't want to put off people more than we already are.
Fair enough.
All right.
All right, I'll just leave you to it, Aliwa says as he slips out.
Good luck.
Elijah's gonna lean on his cane closer to Cambro and just whisper, "Oh, I so hope he doesn't screw this up again."
He inside using the telepathic bond. He probably will, but if he does, then it might be something where us saving him from this might be more beneficial.
I can hear you.
I can direct who I'm saying that to.
Oh, you can? Shit. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, never mind.
Pretend this
Direct telepathic.
DM telepathic.
Yeah,
Wait, we could have.
yeah, sorry, I had them in a private DM. Sorry.
Yeah. Hold on, let me open up telepathic bond DM. So am I not
So
hearing
yeah,
this?
as
Oh yeah, well, I'm sending it to you and Arai. Just not. Yeah, they won't.
Fair.
so. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna also start kind of eyeing people around, seeing for second pickings who I should go to first. Anybody else that looks of notable appearance?
You do see a couple of people. There's a couple of people who look a little bit too young to have been involved in that whole thing. A couple of them are like in their 20s, maybe a couple of younger teens as well. But also, you do spot a few older people. There's a human man who has a little bit of gray in his hair. He has that build of somebody who's worked a lot in his life. So it looks like he's been around for a while. And then there's a half-elf man at the bar who is he's pretty drunk, but he looks pretty disheveled. He has long gray hair as well, just kind of tattered and looks a little bit knotted. Looks just like the town drunk, possibly.
So the human. I am going to be eyeing.
Is that how you're addressing them?
Yeah. No. Yeah, I'm just.
Hello, human. I am normal Wolverine.
I am Wolverine, folk. So he is eyeing the human, but he's gonna wait until his drink comes before actually going over. Just to
All right.
look a little more, was it a little more disarming, or was it not so,
Not so intimidating.
Yeah.
Or anything. Yeah, sure.
more likely to talk with somebody
alright,
with a beer
well-
in their hand?
As Li Wah does not wait for his drink, he just makes a beeline to the dwarf. As you see this this dwarven man who is he's very broad-shouldered and thick, like a lot of dwarves are. Very thick beard, so thick that you can't even really see his mouth. But he's putting the beer somewhere as he brings the mug up to his beard, and it disappears. So there's obviously something in there. As he sees you approaching, and he kind of lifts his mug to you, like, I've never seen like, what are you, a weasel?
Late teen, actually. Good day there, sir. Platinum for your thoughts. Lewa says as he slithers on over into the opposite compartment.
My thoughts ain't worth a platinum, I'll tell you that.
That's what they all say, but, there's always something in there, I find. Besides, this place has a rather storied history, so I've heard.
Oh, Bermeyer's been around a while, yeah. I came here about 120 years ago. Opened up a small smithery here where mostly work with silver and gold. Occasionally you get some prospectors that come out with some gold and silver out this way. You can make a pretty decent profit off of buying off them instead of from some trader out in the city,
The prices in Waterdeep exorbitant. Yeah, my party just ran in here a couple hours ago. We don't intend to stay long, but we just wanted to get a bit of a lay of the land. Besides, we hear there's something interesting pertaining to a particular legend. Now, of course, it's a lot of other adventures, I assume, have come and gone, But for me, it's mostly an educational sort of thing. I like to collect stories. I like to collect tales. I like to find.
Yeah.
I like to find what inspires people to lay down their lives and go to the spine of the world. Stuff like that.
Oh, there's definitely been a lot of people that came up this way for that. They had always chasing down that Harshnag warrior. There's a whole event that happened up here about 30 years ago. I was here for that, actually. I saw it. I saw some of it. I didn't see all of it. But it was incredible. See, I was out in the I was taking a nap out in the stables after having some brandies, and there's this sound of thunder, just thunder and lightning. I got out of the barn, thought there was a big old thunderstorm in up here, which they're pretty rough up here in the mountains, but no, it wasn't that. It was a bunch of frost giants, and they were fighting something. I couldn't see, but something awful was fighting them, and they were not doing well.
So is that it? I mean, and not to discredit the intensity, I imagine that would be rather distressful, but I mean, frost giants. Wow. Frost giants fight a lot of things. They fight me, in fact, and they don't exactly get out in one piece. What exactly about this 30-year-old story has remained so, shall we say, concrete in the minds of the denizens of this town?
Well, I'll be honest. We never really saw who was fighting. We only ever saw the frost giants. I mean, they're big, so they're pretty hard to miss, but I don't know who they were fighting. I couldn't see them.
I
Just
didn't want
one
to get
person,
too
huh?
close, obvious. Well, that's what we thought. There was only one person. There was no other people. We figured if there was an army, we would have seen the evidence of an army, but it wasn't that. And the Demorovs don't come out this way this far down into the town, so well, they're not allowed to anymore. But that at the time, I don't think they had any patrols coming out this way, so it wasn't them. So it wasn't one of us. We're not warriors. We're just a bunch of tradesmen and ranchers. So yeah, just one person seemed to fight off all of those frost giants. I don't know how, but they did. You all hear this, by the way, as this dwarf is not lowering his voice at all. He is
Just listening.
loud and drunk.
Mentally taking notes. Mentally clicking, clacking.
Are we serious? Everybody here?
Yeah, we're here.
Yep.
I'm still here, yeah.
Just
All
kind
right,
of
everything
thinking.
went
I'm
aloud.
quiet
thinking.
there for a second.
We're thinking.
I thought I got disconnected for a second.
Oh,
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
I
Do
think Ceos
you
died on
Well,
us.
smell the ozone from their brains as they're thinking?
Yeah.
You're asking me to think?
I think Ceos died.
No,
Tragic.
don't die, older friend.
Now who's gonna ask the dwarven man?
Do your best Cetus impression.
Hello, hi. Okay. Yeah, I died for a moment. It was
There we
just
go.
such a riveting tale. I had to take it all in. Anyways, what did you last hear? What did you last hear?
He made his. He had said what he had said, and then there was silence.
Okay. Could you repeat what he said? Because I think you cut out in the middle of it for me. I didn't see who it was.
He didn't see. Basically, he's saying that he didn't see anybody that was fighting, but they're pretty certain it wasn't an army and it wasn't the Demorov clan, so it wasn't any of them. So it had to be somebody who fought against the Frost Giants, and there's no evidence that there was more than one person. It would seem so. It seems that despite how crazy it might be, for all intents and purposes, the evidence points to one person fighting them off.
Canberra will use telepathic bond to talk to Liwa.
Yo.
Maybe ask if he knows if anybody else has been claiming that they saw Harshnag, if that's who he was, or if they might have seen where he was going.
All right. So I assume that people believe this figure to be Harshnag. Am I correct?
Well, that's the legend, at least.
I suppose it's feasible. Do you know of anyone who might have had a better look at it, even claim it was this person in question?
Oh, well, you know what? Virgil over there, he was the one who actually kind of saw it all moving in. As a
which one's that?
He points over to the human man with the graying hair, as he looks up from his drink. Yeah, I was there. I saw it.
Oh.
And well, do tell.
I didn't see a lot, but I did see something weird. I was just a teen at the time, so I was just doing what I was supposed to be doing on the ranch and tending to a pregnant yak, and so I was out in the fields, and I saw the giants moving in. I managed to get, an alarm up to let everybody know that danger, but I didn't see anybody fighting the giants. I think something spooked them, though. Because they were, arguing, and they were kind of fighting each other, shoving and swiping their weapons at each other. They were yelling in Giant. I don't speak Giant, so I don't know.
Lee was gonna think that. Does that sound like a spell, like a control spell? Maybe Lee should roll Arcana. Does that sound like a control spell? A mind control spell?
You've seen magic that can do things like that.
Lee was actually going to relay that to Zichi. So yeah, this sound like anything doable?
Wait, recap specifically what you're asking.
Basically, he said that the ice giants were fighting, seemed to be fighting amongst each other, and also no one really saw anyone in particular. Liwa thinks it might be a mind control spell or something of that nature. Would it fit that description?
A spell of that magnitude would be quite difficult indeed.
But this is a legendary figure. Is it possible if someone were really intimate with the arcane?
Can I roll some sort of skill?
Yeah,
let's go. Hiya!
Yeah.
Is this something that you're asking? You're including everybody on the message, or just sending to Zichi?
Oh yeah. It's a group DM.
Each group chat. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that as well, though. So
Me too. I'm proficient.
I don't even know how to spell it.
I understand the conversation that's happening.
Well, actually, even with a 15, you would understand that there are magic spells and other kind of magical items even that could cause creatures to fight against each other. There's also spells that could allow you to control a creature, and you could in turn use it to attack the others. So there are definitely spells out there that can do what is being described. However, doing it to a lot of frost giants would be a little bit difficult because they aren't really humanoids, so the magic doesn't work the same way for lower level spells, so you'd kind of need some more potent spells in order to do something like that.
It's pretty fat. With a 28, would Zuchi actually be able to know exactly if it was possible based on the description, like what to do?
From the description, it's entirely possible that somebody may have been as far as like specific spells, it's hard to say because there's a lot of effects that can make those kind of effects. But as far as magic that can do that, it does exist. There are people who use it, and there are people who are powerful enough to cast this kind of magic. So it's entirely plausible, but you don't really have any evidence other than this one person's account.
Actually, I have another question for Zichi. Your commune with nature, how far back in the past can you go in terms of how can it tell you what's happened potentially 30 years before if it were a big event?
Speaking to the spirits does not allow me to peer into the past, necessarily. Only scars that continue on today. If they no longer exist, the spirits do not care. With the wind and the rain and the snow, they erode.
Right.
Cambro will, using group chat essentially, ask, when we were fighting the frost giants, I saw you do something, Prince, without necessarily, I think, using magic. You made them afraid. What if
Yes.
Harshnag is like you, or what if he's like something like the ancient dragons we met? What if this legend character is like a disguised dragon?
That may be possible. After all, being a fearsome warrior is important, especially against such dizzying odds.
Can't think of any one person that would be that fear making for a whole bunch of giants. I mean, we were a big group, and they basically laughed at us until we kicked their ass. But if it was
Yeah, we did.
one person, it would have to be somebody really, really strong of will.
They
The only
would
ones I've
indeed
seen
be a legend.
do that would be like you and I think like
Ewan
when
stops.
what?
No, it was just funny because it was like just you and silence.
Silence. I think I remember when we were fighting Aruthator that he tried to make us afraid too. And the same with Truth. I don't know. Maybe it's not anything. Maybe it's just dumb thoughts.
We dragons exude an aura of menace when we feel it to be necessary. It is possible, though still, it may explain the frantic speech, yelling, shouting of giants. But so can others. It is combat, after all.
Yeah.
Perhaps we need more information.
Concur. He's gonna pipe up again after what was him just sitting there for 5 minutes silently. Well, would seem that you guys got a savior. Has anything nearly of that scale ever happened? Like, have you ever been attacked by frost giants again?
No. Well, there's been some raids that came nearby, but thankfully they've never come back this way. I don't know. Maybe they're scared of running into whoever it was, if it was Harshnag or somebody else. I don't. They did us a favor by getting rid of those giants. At that, the drunk half-elf man at the bar throws his mug across the room towards the dwarf as it slams against the wall behind him.
Oh, okay. I wanted to catch it.
Fuck. The fuck you talking about? Fucking giants? Fucking Demorevs push them towards us. They weren't gonna be here in the first place. As everybody kind of goes quiet and looks down in their drinks. As the lady behind the bar. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say Levi is trying to look very serious, but he is. It's like watching it's like when you're a kid and you watch two people fight, it's like, oh, it's juicy.
As the dwarven man stands up. Grindel, I didn't mean anything by that. Shut the fuck up, Corin.
Well, that's your name. Oh, yeah, my name's Liwa, by the way, Corin. Just so
Oh,
we're
nice to
clear,
meet
I
you.
feel
Thank you.
kind of
Yeah,
rude.
Pleased to meet you. Thank you. Grindel, perhaps you've had enough for today. Yeah. I think I don't want to be here right now. Especially if we're going to let a bunch of dragon fucking worshippers in here, as he points his hand over towards Cambro. Think I didn't see that? A lot of
mate.
nerve. As
Well,
the woman behind the bar just kind of walks out and puts a hand on his chest and just starts pushing him towards the door. It's like, okay, Gurnel, you've had enough. You go ahead and go home, sleep it off, okay? Go on. As he does put up a little bit of fight before he's finally just pushed out the door and he just stumbles away.
For his, for all of that, Cambro has just been staying silent and stoic, not reacting to it at all.
Eesh, talk about a party pooper. He's usually like that.
You'll have to forgive Gurndal. His wife and son died when the giants rushed in, and he is right though. The Demorevs did kind of push them away. I don't think it was intentional. I don't think they intended to push them towards us, but that's just the way the giants went after they failed to push into the Demorevs territory. So I don't know, but it was a horrible event.
I can imagine. Well, many thanks, Corin. And as promised, Liwa flicks a single platinum onto the table.
Whoa. What?
I'm out of my way.
You're all right. You're all right. Hey,
I already
drinks
know
are
that.
on me, everybody. As the 9 people that are inside the tavern all hold up their
Hooray!
Hey, Corin! Woo!
The 9
That was
people.
okay. Anyways, Liwa is actually going to follow V-Man. But he's gonna grab his water first. He's gonna grab his water first.
The drinks have been delivered during the time that all of this conversation's been going on as you down the water and watch as your otter friend heads towards the door to follow this drunk man.
Gonna mentally quickly send to Liwa. Be careful. Let us know if you need us.
Yeah. I know. I can handle myself.
Bastion's gonna walk over now that he has his drink. Like, kind of has that initial realization. Oh, got it. But yeah, he walks on over to where the human and the dwarf are. Like, I don't know if he sits like in between or to like the side of them. However, they're seated.
Yeah, you can get close to him. Yeah.
Yeah. So, pardon my friend's antics. I'm Bastion, by the way. I'm somebody that's actually kind of the one that's curious about looking for this Harshnag figure.
Oh, nice. Well, Bastion, I'm Corin. This here's Virgil. As they both reach out their hands to shake your hand. Gotta say, if you're looking to track down Harshnag, it's a dangerous road, and a lot of people have tried, but I don't think anybody's ever made it.
You don't have any friends or people you know that have been on the journey and have come back to tell you?
No, not my, not my. My ex-wife lives down in Waterdeep, and I don't have any kids up here, so I don't know anybody who would have been foolhardy enough. Forgive me, but we're not really what you would call adventurous people. Very. I'm a silversmith, so I don't know much about swinging a sword.
Uh, that is fair. I mean, that's kind of what our adventuring group is, for. Not gonna do it on our own. Mighty task requires a mighty group, would you say?
Wow. Especially if you're going to be going up against Harshnag, considering he was able to take out this group of frost giants.
Mm-hmm.
At that, if this is being said loud enough for everyone to hear, Cambro will speak up. Apologies for interrupting. By the way, my name is Cambro. Pleasure to meet you too. There's not necessarily a intent to fight him. There is just, at least as far as we know, the intent to talk with him, kind of find out more about the legend and seek his blessing.
Well, you'd be the first looking to talk to him, I'll say that.
We did have some intel about a potential legendary weapon of his. I think it was some kind of sword, if I recall correctly. One that does slay said giants. Was there...
I wouldn't know anything about that, I'm afraid. Like I said, I didn't see who was fighting. I didn't see... I'll tell you what, the sounds, though, were incredible. Like thunder and cracks of lightning. It was incredible.
It's very interesting.
Do you or anyone in town know of the pathway to reach Harshnag by chance, or at least a direction?
Well, I could tell you that the frost giants ran off to the north, and I can only assume that Harshnag chased after them. Again, couldn't see anybody, but Virgil, you remember that when the giants ran off, as Virgil just kind of nods his head as he drinks his beer. And I remember. After they were all like fighting with each other, arguing, and finally they just ran off to the north. But the last one was screaming his head off like a lunatic, and he was just waving his weapons while he was running after his buddies. Like, it was crazy. Like, I don't know what got into them, but they were done.
Wow. You wonder if...
That is a weird tale, isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe that could have been potentially a Harshnag-like figure, something. Maybe this.
No, that was a frost giant for sure. That was definitely a frost giant that I saw. Yeah, he was just running. He was running to catch up with all of his buddies. Like, he was fucking going. It was. I've never seen. There was probably about. It was like a dozen or so. I think we cleared up like 6 bodies at the time. There was at least like half a dozen of them running away.
Did they just run to the north?
Yeah, they ran off to the no, they ran up the north path. I think it was the same when they came down. It's kind of sad because that's where Grindel lived, actually. That's what his cottage was out there, so I guess they caught it either on the way in or way out. I don't know.
In the meanwhile, while they're talking, Cambro is also sending this information to the others back at the camp, so that they're in the loop.
All right.
Can Eldrath use any of his knowledge from his time with the Giants in this situation, or No.
Well, in particular, is there anything you're trying to figure out?
Mostly the behavior. There's not a lot of things that can make giants run away like that, unless they're magically inclined or
Yeah.
something actually spooked them.
Go ahead and roll history.
Okay. So no.
They
Giants
saw
are
a
big
mouse.
Giants are big, scary creatures, so must have been something really, really scary to spook giants.
Fair enough.
I
tried.
You tried. As
so if we were going to search for Harshnag, we should probably go up that north path as well. If he was possibly chasing them, was he chasing them? The giants?
That's we assume. I mean, if they're running away, I can only assume. But again,
okay.
I couldn't tell you what he looks like. So the only thing that we found really was were the bodies of the frost giants. But that was the thing. We didn't find any like feet, like footprints from like armies or anything like that. So we're pretty sure it had to be one person.
When you were looking at the bodies, did they have weapon marks on them?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, it was crazy. They were huge. Like they're just like ridiculous cuts. Like I don't know how this person was doing this, like how he did it, but it was like slices that just went right up these giants, like several feet. It was insane. There were a couple who were just like their heads were crushed in. It was nuts. I don't know what he was throwing at them. As Corin takes another drink, it was like, had to be some powerful magic or something. You're talking about a bunch of frost giants. It's not easy to crush a frost giant skull. Yeah, I suppose. Magic, weapons, something or other. I don't know.
It can't be a natural weapon alone that would do that. Either have to be really big like
Definitely
that,
not.
or somebody with a lot of not even like superhuman, supernatural strength could just do that on its own. Yeah. So whatever that weapon is, there's got to be something infused into it.
As we fade away from the tavern and out towards the sneaky little otter as he sneaks after a drunken half-elf man. But first we'll go to break.
Yay.
Yay.
Takes a while for his stubby little feet to get to the...
Take a few minutes and we will get right back into it.
All right.
Yay.
As you all uncover the mystery of Harshnag the Warrior. Oh, also music cut out, apparently.
Yeah, I was wondering. I was like,
we have music.
When did that happen?
All right, gang. Looks like we got another mystery to solve.
Thank you. Appreciate
it. There's no music in Bermeyer. All right.
Okay.
Go ahead and take my break.
Yeah, I'll be back too.
Yep, be right back.
Oh, that is the gaming setup. There we go. That's the BRB screen. This is the part where I do the little break. I only do one ad break per stream. The rest of the time is uninterrupted for the campaign. If you are subscribed, you don't have to look at the ads. You get to hear us talking for an extra few minutes beforehand. Otherwise, you'll hop back in to us talking after the ads play. So either way, see you all on the other side of it, and I'll be back in a bit.
Hello.
Hello, Moto.
I don't know whether you said hello mortal or hello moto, but either way.
I said hello, Moto. Indeed. Hello, Moto.
Hello mortal. Even scarier cell phone advertisement.
Just, yeah. Turns on your cell phone. It's like, hello,
I just
mortal.
signed up for Motorola's. Hello mortal. Oh, okay.
Oh, I
well,
just.
I didn't sign
Oh,
up for that
that's not
service.
Motorola.
Oh,
That's Mortorola.
Mordor Laura.
Mortorola. Mortal Laura. There you go.
Murder Laura.
Mortal Laura.
Oh, we are silly peeps.
Seems like it.
I wonder how far off I might be with my dragon theory.
I don't
Wow.
know. We got only crumbs, man.
This is what I'm feeling.
Yeah, crumbs. I'll have to listen to that later.
Yeah.
Well, the way
There
it
was
looks like, it just
something-
seems like everybody's saying go north. And
Go
we're like,
figure it
okay,
out.
that's where we've been going.
This is true.
Yeah, we've been going north.
Yep. Why stop now?
If you want to go north, you should ask these people in the tavern about this story. Okay. Oh yeah, go north. What? Nah, we actually sort of, kind of this time.
Did you expect somebody to say, "Yeah, he lives on 3rd Street"?
Yes.
Yes, because everyone knows everyone in this world, don't they?
Me sitting here being like, I can literally ask God.
Like, you can do that. Do
Hey,
that.
I've been able to do that since the beginning, so I'm just like, all right.
hey, can you remember a tragic event from 30 years ago and tell us everything you know about it? Thanks.
Okay.
Buckle up, kids. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
It's only tragic for some people.
Some.
Brothers, it's hilarious.
Let me remind myself how much I can ask God.
Yes, you can ask God for things. They may not
Yeah,
give you the best answers all the time.
this is true.
I'm guessing God's just like looking at the spiritual like cell phone, just like, again, just messaging back. What do you want?
Well, Celestials do have a like rules that they kind of have to follow, so there is that.
Yep.
Direct involvement is usually not something that they do. Granted, not all Celestials adhere to that, so some gods are just like, yeah, I love my favorite little Barbie world that I get to move.
I
all the
love my
characters
Blorbo. Yeah.
I get to move them around and do little funny things with them. Look, this one's
Oh,
gonna
jeez.
sacrifice their son. Oh,
I gotta feed my mortal
sad.
gotchi. Hold on. Feed.
Divine intervention. Is that what you seek? To untie apprehensions, the woman and the Greek. You are playing with thunder for a man full of shame, but if he is worth the risk of going under, why not make it a game? Convince each of them that he should be released, and I'll release him. Who's they? Apollo! Hephaestus! Aphrodite! Ares! Hera! Or me? What do you say?
Is Hera even the goddess of?
mom and peacocks.
I think Hera is just like the goddess of vengeance against all of Zeus's flings.
No, she's the she's a marriage, woman, and family.
Huh.
I think she had something to do with the hearth as well. The hearth.
No, that's Hestia.
No, that's
that's
yeah,
Hestia.
Hestia.
Okay.
AKA no one's favorite goddess. There's like nothing on her.
I always imagined that there was probably like a couple of gods that were just so like commonly worshipped that they weren't really like there wasn't really like literature on them because it was all oral tradition or something.
I mean, the hearth. What like the reason I believe the hearth was like really important, so that's why there was an entire. That's why Hestia is like a major deity in the pantheon. It's just like compared to the other deities, the other major deities, I don't know if she has as many stories about her.
It's just like Poseidon and Zeus and like Apollo having these wondrous stories and everything, and then Hestia's like, I made some bread. I baked some bread and some soup.
Aphrodite started to. Hera's Zeus's sister.
Yeah, well, a
Mhm.
lot of the
Yeah.
a lot of them are, yeah, that's how that
Yeah,
works.
well,
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
back.
no! Like
The
most
divine
royal
genome doesn't
families?
work the way that we do, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
Look, if Loki can swap back and forth with genders and bits and stuff and make it with a horse and like all other strange things, you know, I'm pretty sure that the
Horse.
gods in general don't
stuff just happen.
A horse, a snake, and a dog.
yeah, it's like
Stuff just happens in mythology. It's really fun. It's really fun.
I wonder if there's like a support group for that. Just like the horse and the snake. This is all like get together and just discuss.
I had an Audible account for a short time, and one of the books that I downloaded to listen to was Norse mythology read by Neil Gaiman. So that was fantastic. So listening to all that Norse mythology with it went deeper than I thought it was going to go, and like some of the stories were very much like, man, Norse people are kind of weird.
I mean, all of mythology actually kind of is pretty weird from our modern day understanding.
I think the thing with Zeus though, it's always like he's always like in an animal form when he goes to get with these ladies, and it's always just like, dude, why not just like a handsome guy? Like, why do you got to be a swan? Like, what?
Because he's freaky like that.
Yeah.
He's going after the real freaks out there.
There's many a books that women love for some reason. I mean,
The first, if you think about it, the first ever yaoi isekai was the Epic of Gilgamesh.
On that note, I think we should go ahead and that the implications of that I don't want to consider.
Yeah.
human
Let's make
human
them
men have
quiet.
imagination.
Jerky back.
You will not be saved.
Uh,
You must have to consider the yaoi isekai.
I remember I was in one of the D&D Discord groups that I'm in. There's a quotes thing and from all these people's games and everything, and some of them are just out of context. They are just the funniest thing. And I think it was like somebody was going over like the Vecna lore, and they said this is the toxic yaoi that I live for. It was just like, just so fucking bizarre to go over that with that context. It's like I never would have thought to put the lore of Vecna in that context, and
Thank you so much. That's a genre there. Toxic yaoi. So fucking weird. All right. Everybody's back. So
Yay.
let's get into it here.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
All right. So, leaving the tavern, this drunken half-elf man, Gurndal, staggers his way through the snowy streets and begins to make his way towards the outskirts of town. And Liwa, you are following after him?
Yes, I am.
All right, give me a stealth check, please.
Okay. I'm gonna stealth. I'm good at stealth. I swear, guys, I'm good at stealth. Oh, okay.
You
Yeah,
are.
I am.
Doubt.
No, you're good at stealth.
Are you sure?
You
Press
are
B
good at
to
stealth.
doubt.
I
You
am
are
good at stealth.
All right.
Listen, if you knew I was good at stealth, would I be stealthy?
So, you follow this man, keeping a distance, hiding behind whatever you need to hide behind in order to avoid suspicion. But you
Hiding
go
behind
so far as to avoid other people as well, managing to slip your way through the town without being seen by anybody.
Ooh.
As
Am I
you
gonna
follow
guy
this...
home?
You want
Am
to
I
follow
gonna
him
follow
home?
this guy home? No,
You
am I
could,
gonna
mean,
follow him? Well, where's he
mean,
going?
He doesn't notice you, so he's just going. So yeah, he's actually heading out of the town, setting out on a path that leads to a path to the north. He doesn't seem to be slowing down. He's staggering, but he's still moving forward. He still looks a little bit pissed off. So
Before I get out of range, I'm gonna be like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna be skipping town for a moment. Drunkard's gotta. Actually, don't know what he's doing, so it's kind of exciting. Keep you updated. Love you."
We never
you
saw
guys have,
Liwa again.
the you were sharing information, right?
Yeah.
That you were learning from these guys. So, like, you would hear that this guy lives in a cottage outside of town to the north, and that's why unfortunately his wife and son died because of the raid, as they went right through where that cottage was.
Well, he's gonna have company.
Yeah. Well, as he's heading out on the path, following it along, Eldrath, Zichi, and Nock, actually in a clearing, oddly enough, to the north of town, knowing that you would be traveling further in that direction, decided to head out that way anyway, and settled in to start setting up a little campsite as Nock sets up a campfire and gets that going, and you all settle down to sit on some logs and just ponder and listen in on the conversations as you can in your various telepathic bond. As you're all just kind of minding your business, and then you hear some angry shouting coming from the path. As you turn to see a half-elf man with long, nasty gray hair, as he's stumbling his way off of the path and heading your way now.
Oh,
What's this now?
shall we make ourselves scarce again?
I mean, it is just one man.
I do not wish to distract him from his anger.
As the two of you are discussing this quietly, as the man closes the distance with between you and the pathway. And what are you fucking leatherheads doing out here? You're not supposed to be by the village. And you, as he points his finger at Nock, you know the Demorovs aren't supposed to be outside their territory and around here, so you need to go back home.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Doesn't fucking matter who I am. You're not supposed to be here. As he turns to look at you, and he pauses as he sees your humanoid and draconic features mixed together. The hell happened to you? Your dad fuck a lizard or something?
Oh.
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 Eldrath, calm.
And you, as he points to you, Zichi, just because you got some fancy dresses doesn't mean that make you anything less than a fucking leatherhead, so get the fuck out of town.
I am more important than you could ever be.
I fucking doubt that.
Small mind.
And you, as
Regardless.
he
walks up to him, and he grabs him by the scruff, and he dimension doors 500 feet away.
Oh, he's dead.
To the north.
Population 299.
Now,
All right.
I will roll to force him if he's obviously not willing.
It has to be a willing creature, unfortunately.
There's no way to force this?
Not
No.
dimension door.
Not
Not
dimension.
dimension door, no. So, as funny as that would be, no.
Well,
It'd have to be scatter.
then polymorph. He turns into a hamster, and I hold him in my hands.
Oh, God.
Okay.
As Nock's eyes go wide, and then he immediately crosses his arms. He's like, Eldrath.
He was insulting my mother.
I know, but we're supposed to be the better people. He's obviously disturbed.
Well,
As Liwa, you sneaking up on this spot, your draconic friends, one of them holding a hamster, it seems, a little small rodent.
Liwa has a
Hi,
very
Liwa.
big urge to interrupt, but he's a little, he's like, okay, that's kind of weird even for me. Okay, I'm gonna go over here.
What is your plan then? Now that you have a drunken hamster.
do you know who this guy is?
I believe that they were talking about a half-elf hating dragons in the tavern.
And this is that. Oh.
Most
Okay.
likely.
Well,
Meanwhile, this hamster is just squeaking so loud and is trying to bite at your hand, Eldrath.
he's holding firm, but not hurting. Not trying to hurt it. Just try not to get hurt either.
Yeah, don't get bit by a hamster. That shit hurts.
He lives north? We could just take him home and then leave.
That actually is not a bad idea. We could just take him up to his. What they said it was a cottage up the path.
From what I remember, yes.
We could just put him inside his cottage, put him in bed, and leave him be.
Yeah.
This is true. Why not? We have nothing else better to do for now.
Oh, if we go on Crags or Amicus, we could be back there and get there and back real quick.
Shall I explain the plan to them?
As Nock goes over and tries to talk to Crags. Hey, Crags, can you give us a lift over to a house that's a little bit further up the path? Crags? As the bear just kind of... Okay,
Doesn't
maybe...
he speak common? He would understand him.
He understands. He doesn't speak it, though.
Right.
It's just... He's expecting him to talk back for some reason.
Right.
Well, if we take this hamster back to the cottage and put him in his bed or something, and then we leave him alone, and then we'll fly back. Can you do that? As Crags actually dips his head down underneath Nock's legs and just kind of lifts him up and over his shoulders to his to his back. Oh, okay. Well, I guess Crags is on board. Here, Eldrath, do you want to jump on?
Yeah.
Just
kind of looks at
drop
Suchi
it.
and shrugs.
Just don't drop it, okay?
I suppose I shall bring Amicus. Just because. Also, is Lewa... Do we see Lewa yet?
No, Leo had a 28 stealth, so...
Cool,
I
we
think
just
that beats
leave
even
him.
your passive.
Yeah.
Wait, no, didn't... He said... No, Leo said something when
No, I was
No,
just.
he didn't.
I saw you look at it, and I was like, okay, that's weird even for me. I'm going.
Oh,
He was just
okay.
talking to himself. It wasn't
Okay, I got you.
saying anything out loud.
Let us go.
As three of you take off and fly up north, up the path. It doesn't take long. It's just a few minutes, really, to get to the to a cottage that's in the... So there's a lot of like cut trees. Like looks like this is a like a logging area where people go in and chop down trees. And as you come in onto the cottage, you can even see that there's a lot of equipment for wood chopping and cutting down trees, and the saws and axes and various sledges to kind of carry logs with. Although it does look like a lot of them are in disrepair and kind of rusted. So, but as you land, Nock goes up to the door of the cottage, knocks, and when nobody
Knock,
answers,
knocks.
he just tries the door, and it opens up. It opens up, no problem. Oh, well, I guess nobody's home.
Are you ready? Because I'll release the spell.
I believe this is going to be your issue for now. However,
no, trust
I
me,
do think
I got this.
it would be prudent to attempt to understand them. They might have more information than they are initially willing to provide.
As Naka motions for you all to enter the house as he gets a fire started in the fireplace for the guy.
Can we
Right.
just be watching?
You saw them take off, I suppose.
Who's gonna be watching?
Well, you're not
I
there.
feel
They're-
like he'll
they're-
get there in like
Yeah,
30 minutes.
Yeah.
they took the air travel.
Okay, well, I guess I gotta do this now.
You and Amicus are just kind of like looking at each other awkwardly.
All right. as Nock gets a fire started, gets the place warmed up a little bit, and then motions for Eldrath to put him down and do what you have to do.
Puts him down and steps away for a couple feet and well, smiles everyone. And he undoes the spell.
While he does that, can also Zichi will also cast where is it? Enhance ability at 4th level for what is it? Eagle Splendor. There it is.
Advantage on all charisma checks. Got it. Okay. Nock is also going to cast some magic as he casts Calm Emotions.
Ah, there you go.
That's good.
Clam all those
As,
emotions.
As the as you release the polymorph and the guy changes from a hamster back into a drunken half-elf, and he looks a little shocked and scared at first, but then this wave just kind of goes over him as he calms down, and Nock just kind of kneels down towards him and says with a smile, "Hey, sorry, my friend is a little bit he jumps the crossbow a little bit, so
I have before, yes.
It's sorry.
It's impressive.
We're not trying to hurt you. We don't want anything from you. We're just sorry.
We honestly started on the wrong foot here.
And I mean, point of order, I'm not Demorev. They're Dragonborn. I'm a kobold. So I know I look like a hatchling, but I'm not. I'm sorry that whatever happened between you and them, but it has nothing to do with me. But I don't hold any ill will towards you over it. I can understand the confusion, and I hope you can find peace with, well, everything that's happened. But we're going to leave, and we're just going to step back and close the door, and we're going to head out, okay? As the guy looks very, like, confused and a little bit, like, dead emotioned for a second, as he's... Yeah, I would prefer if you guys just left, actually. That would make me feel a lot better. Okay, see, honesty is a great policy, I'm told, so yeah, we'll just, hey, maybe we should just go ahead and, as Nock starts motioning towards the door.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope that in the future you do not bite off more than you can chew. But also, I hope that you get to know that people are people. We are not them. And perhaps in the future we may help you. But for now, goodbye.
As you close the door and Nock, trying to maintain a little bit of poise and dignity, does still make a quick beeline to Craggs to get back on.
Yep. Eldrath just takes one look at the house and gets on Craggs as well.
Is there anything particular around the house, actually? That
I would say either perception or investigation if you just want to look around, just kind of see everything around here and put it all together.
I'd like to take a quick look, just in case.
you can see some damage to areas around here. Like there's a shed that was destroyed and never rebuilt. There's lots of broken trees that were never replanted. There's a lot of like overgrowth. Like it's not being cared for anymore. And it does seem like all the damage that happened here happened a long time ago based off of like the rot and erosion that's happened over the last couple of decades.
Hmm. Yeah, it's too long ago, probably. Can't think of anything right now. Okay.
As Craggs, once both Nock and Eldrath are on, takes off into the sky. And Nock just turns back to look at you, Eldrath, and I know that he said some mean things, but that was still a bit of an overreaction, don't you think?
It seems that some old habits are hard to suppress at times. I haven't heard from her in so very long, you know. Or my father.
You're worried about them.
Worried what we do could affect them. Or if they've already been affected by what I've done.
As a few minutes pass by and you are back towards your campsite that you had set up. As back in the tavern, you guys have been trying to talk with a few more people, but most of the details that you get are roughly the same. Not a lot of people saw anything, unfortunately.
But I think the consensus is still they went to the north.
Yeah, sounds pretty straightforward. What else is there?
Guess we got all we can here.
Unless Lewa stumbles upon a miracle.
I don't know. I don't think I would have followed that guy if it were me. Seemed like a lot of trouble. But anyway, he'll go up and he'll give he'll go ahead and settle the tab for the table with the bartender.
But the guy paid for us.
I mean,
guess
if he's
technically
offering, fine. But otherwise, he's assuming not.
No, you only pay for the locals. So
yeah, I figured.
It'll be 3 silver.
Well, I'll slip her a gold. We keep the change.
Her eyes widen and she smiles and nods her head to you. Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry for ticking off your patron there.
Oh, Gurndle's always so angry. It's ever since his wife and kid died. I don't think he's ever really moved on from that. So he's in here most nights.
Well, I hope he can find peace.
Well, seems like a rare commodity for some people. But thanks for the tip. I appreciate you.
And have a good rest of your day. And he waves to everybody else in the tavern, and he indicates to Bastion and Rai. Should probably catch up with the others.
All right.
Oh yeah, definitely.
as the sun is starting to get a little bit lower, is starting to dip to the horizon. So they did say that probably be best if you didn't stay in the town overnight. So
Right.
probably a good time to head out.
We are. I guess we're gonna go. Once we go out, we still have the telepathic bond going.
For a little while, yeah.
Okay. Cambro's going to message, I guess, the group. We're leaving the tavern. Or where are you guys situated right now? We'll meet up with you.
Knock responds. Oh, we found a clearing about maybe like a quarter mile outside of the town. It only took us a few minutes to get here.
Okay, well, we'll meet up with you.
Okay. Hey, the telepathic bond's gonna wear out in a little bit, so make sure that you can.
Damn it! Did we?
I start walking.
You did that on purpose,
I start
didn't you?
walking in various areas to see if I can get a better Wi-Fi signal.
Better
Mind.
arcane signal.
Yeah,
Or better arcane signal.
no, better
I'm
mind.
gonna hold on my sword. Maybe they'll act as an antenna. Maybe,
Antenna,
I don't
right?
know.
Yeah, we have more
I
reason.
see
for
that
people to
you
look
are
at us
still a
weird.
kobold at heart.
Oh
I
Well,
guess
let's get walking.
If you weren't going to do that joke, Dana, I was. So you beat me to it.
The just like you had said, it takes about like 15 minutes once you get out of the town. As you make your way up this path, and then you spot the fire that's already burning. As Nock is already getting his equipment out to make dinner for you all.
Anything interesting happen?
Oh boy, you wouldn't believe.
I
Looks over
polymorphed
to
a
Eldrath.
local.
Right. Polymorph
local?
them into what?
Hamster? Look, you know I wouldn't have done it without a serious reason, but...
It wasn't a half-elf man, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no.
And I wasn't here for it?
Okay.
We took him home. We apologized and left.
Oh, really? Oh. That's
He has
good.
a hamster home?
Right.
Gentle side. Right.
How do you put it? Never. Oh, wow.
I could see him pinching the bridge of his nose. Right.
How are you this smart and this dumb at the same time?
Because he's 19.
I was actually making my joke.
Young and naive.
I was making a joke, and he just walks over into pet Amicus.
Oh, God. Oh, by Bahamas grace.
So, Nock is going about cooking and just kind of looks up to you. Well, we tried to explain to him that we're not related to whatever happened to him or to here, so I don't know if he took it well, but at least we explained it to him, so.
From what I had overheard from the patrons and the barmaid, giants came through, killed his family, destroyed his home essentially, and that was years ago. He's still suffering from it. Some things people can't escape, and there's a lot of room, sadly, for unwarranted hate as a result of that, looking for someone to blame. But I'm glad that no permanent harm came to him.
No, I wouldn't have let that happen.
I
was a little shocked, though. He just came right up to us and started yelling at us. He
Which-
covers his he puts his hand up to kind of cover away from Eldrath and says to Cam, he said some mean things about Eldrath's mother.
Oh. That explains things a bit. Some people aren't as willing to accept peace as others, unfortunately. I guess for some
Well-
people, the hate is all they have.
Well, I don't think it's that simple. As Nock is cooking up some more elk steaks for everybody as he flips them over. I think maybe that holding on to the anger is how he holds on to his family. If he stops being angry about them, then that's kind of like forgetting them in a way. I mean, it's not really the truth, obviously, because he's going to remember them. He's going to think about all the good times and everything, but you know, sometimes it's easier to hate, I guess, and people are just like that.
Trust me, it is for them.
It is more convenient to hate, but I would not say it's easier. For if you saw the entire abode abandoned, unused, left derelict.
Sorry.
I expected this, yes.
Yep.
He was able to let go and turn that hate into constructive memories. Perhaps he would have had a better life by now.
It may also be that he can't afford to go anywhere else. There's nowhere else for him to go except here, where all the bad memories are.
I don't know. He still had all of his equipment, and he still had there was still trees there, so it looks like he was, I don't know, like somebody who what do you call somebody who cuts down a bunch of trees? Forester, I guess.
Woodcutter, forester, yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So, I mean, look around. It's cold as ice up here, and certainly there's need for that. He could have money if he wanted, but he's just stuck.
If anything, the strength of his hate, if he was around for when it happened, might have continued to make that memory fresh in their mind. In the morning, if you would like, since it is on the way north, it might be a good idea to speak with him. Not with us around, of course. Perhaps not even Cam.
He wasn't very
Where is Liwa?
receptive to me.
Huh?
Last I know, he was following the half-elf.
Oh.
Yeah, where is he anyway?
Somewhere, probably.
Well, we're all somewhere.
Yes, we are.
Well, I mean, if he was following the half elf and he was heading north, and you guys stated you took him back to his house, he might be somewhere that way then.
Oh no.
So you're saying he passed us?
I think we should go.
But the steaks are
don't-
almost done.
All right, we'll
I
hop
don't wanna
on
burn them.
Amicus.
I will.
Well,
I
Amicus-
will
Amicus and I will
accompany
go with.
Arai with Crags. You guys, we'll go get him.
You want to take the air? I'll take the ground.
Sure.
All right, we'll be back
Uh.
with a hopefully not a frozen otter.
Wait!
here we go again.
Wait 10 minutes. Wait 10 minutes.
You do not need to wait 10 minutes. I will actually cast this.
Oh my
Here you go.
god.
Real cast.
Oh wow, this is special.
Oh, cool. Hopefully we don't get cut off again.
Okay.
Not
we'll be right back.
hard to spot an otter latine up to their thighs in snow as they are walking up the path.
Oh no.
I should be here somewhere.
Who sees him first is
I'm
the
Oh,
question.
no.
gonna have Craigs land like about 10 feet away in front of Liwa.
And
Liwa.
Erica's and Arai will be
Kalimdor,
jogging
is
up.
that
just
you?
come back.
Kalimdor, is that you?
Please not now. I still have to live. For now, you can take me later. Just
Liwa, it's Cambro.
oh, hi.
It's
I
hey.
got lost.
Yeah, it's all right. We got a fire and some elk steaks going back at the camp.
Oh,
Why don't you
you don't say.
yeah,
Did
why don't you
did
jump
know
on
that,
Craigs
did
and
you-
we'll take you back, okay?
You see, I saw the craziest thing. I think Eldrath and they turned someone into a hamster. It was like wild.
And as he's talking, Cambro's just like slowly going over to Liwa and just like picking him up and just slowly walking him over and putting him on Craigs while he's talking about all of this in kind of like a half frozen stupor.
Arai will relay and the telepathic. Yeah, we found him. He's a little Lulu right now.
Well, that's good.
Maybe I should make him some tea then.
Something hot would be good. And with that, while Liwa is still kind of mumbling, he's gonna go ahead and fly him back to the camp.
And they will jog.
All right. As you make your way back to the camp, where the fire is going strong, nice and hot, as you land and kind of plant the ottersicle, the otter pop.
Yeah, the otsicle. The otsicle is right
Otter
in front
pop.
of the fire.
Otter pop,
Otter
right
pops.
next to the fire. And Naka hands Liwa a mug of tea and a little wooden plate that has some bread on it, as well as the elk steaks.
Like a ravenous beast, Liwa actually seizes it and starts devouring it like a dog.
Oh, slow down! So you don't want to get a stomach ache.
Just got him.
Doc, you better count your fingers.
I'll just writing
Oh, hey guys.
writing down something right now.
Well, so what did you guys learn?
Not too much. And, well, we've already kind of told you what everybody was saying when we were there. Nothing much has changed after that.
Oh, okay.
It seems like we're just still going to the north. Maybe there's a trail to pick up there. I didn't have a chance to ask about the glacier, although I do remember. I think it was the sheriff who had said the name of it was like a Regag Glacier, I think. But I don't think I'd be welcome to go back in there and ask more questions about it. I think we should probably let that place lie.
Nock is sitting, taking this all in and thinking. So, where do we go from here, though?
Well, there is the path that goes north. That's where the giants apparently came from.
Yeah, I guess it's just that north isn't really a lot to go off of, right? I mean,
Well, if there's the path, that's something we can follow.
there's that. There's got to be something more about this, you know? Maybe there's somebody who saw the giants, like when they came in or something.
Now, oh, I feel like I just woke up from something. But you said something about giants. Well, I actually had a little Liwa plan cooked up, and I know what you're thinking. And yes, it is insane and crazy. But they did say that the giants seem to not be attacking no more. So, well, I mean, one of us speaks giant. I think. So, while we're in the neighborhood, you know, maybe we could.
Top.
Ask an ice giant.
I think they're still suffering from hypothermia. Maybe we should get them some more tea.
Hey, no, Oh, actually, that would be
get
very
him, like, a
helpful. Thank
blanket
you.
or
But
something.
no,
I'll get some more for you.
Are you trying to say you want to ask the giants?
Certain
I
if they
mean-
would like to talk to us at all.
Well, yes, I'm aware of that, but consider your fireball.
So, the giants came from the north, and the homestead is from the north. Perhaps.
I don't. Is there any way we could like suggestion them? Like, I mean, it's probably our best lead. They're do they like transmit culture? Like they obviously they're scared of this one thing. They know of it.
Eldrath,
just
you would
think it
know
might
that frost giants tend to live much deeper into the mountains.
Sure. He's kind of focused on writing something down right now. He's listening in the conversation. He's just
All right. Listen. So, I think we should go north, yeah. But if we ever chance upon a ice giant group, and you know, we got one left over, I'm just saying we should probably maybe, you know, remove its arms and limbs, and do the old interrogation. You know.
You get a
Wow.
whack on the
Stop you
back of
right
your
there.
hand.
No.
Wow.
You get a whack on the back of your hand with a wooden spoon from Knock.
Yo! Wait, what was that for?
We don't maul and you know,
Torture.
cut limbs off.
What do you mean we? I do that all the time. I just did that with the ice giants. But oh my goodness gracious, this one's soft. Get some air on your chest, mate.
Hold on.
You really want to use Speak with Dead on an ice giant?
Well, I mean, wait,
Or
we can
frost
do
giant?
that.
As Knock,
no.
Knock tries to whack Liwa on the forehead with his wooden spoon, but misses and drops it instead as it goes scattering. He's like, "Ouch!" Look,
Whoopsie.
I understand that you have different beliefs than me, and I get that, but please, can we not just cut people's arms off, even if they're giants? That's just a bit too far for me.
I listen,
I
kid.
agree. That's not
I know.
happening. End of
Fine,
discussion.
But, okay, we can keep their limbs. Just, I'm saying, if we have a method of communication, it might be prudent.
Well, to answer your other question, yes, it's possible, but do we really want to go through all that just to get one talking?
Well, I mean, if it would help discern this whole event, I would say it's probably a lot better than doing the whole dismemberment thing. I mean, just saying.
If there's a possibility of having a conversation with one of them, great. If not, and we have to defend ourselves like we did before, then we have it as another option. But I don't think that should be the go-to.
And besides, I think Eldrath said that they don't live near here. They live much further into the mountains, so we'd be traveling for weeks to find them.
Nox is right.
Then why did they come here in the first place?
Well,
Raiding party. They're
I suppose so.
looking for things to take. Probably
Raids can
livestock.
take weeks.
They can carry a lot.
It's just an option, is all I'm saying.
I guess there is another option as he looks over to Zuchi.
What are you looking at me for?
He's very angry when it comes to people like us, the draconic types, but he was there when the giants came through, right? Maybe he saw something.
That is exactly what I have been saying.
And that is also what I was going to be doing until someone turned him into a hamster, but oh well.
We can always go to him in the morning. Perhaps when he has calmed down. Once again, we will make ourselves scarce. However, did we get any information on the battle from 30 years ago? Where was it?
That is a good question. I was actually going to ask that, but then I got distracted.
That information would have been available to you. It was just outside of the town, basically right around where you guys are here.
Oh, well, that's convenient.
Can we look
Yeah, well, they
around
came
for...
from this direction, so
Are there
I know
any
it's been
remnants of that battle?
30 years, yeah, but
yeah, it's been
sorry.
30 years, so you could definitely see some evidence of like some scars. Like there's a couple of like gouges in stone from where the probably the axes that the frost giants used probably cut into, but nothing that's just like laying around as debris or anything like that. It seems that all of that has been moved out over the years.
How attached are we to the magic man theory still? I see.
right
Magic
now,
Man?
Not all at once. No, I meant that spellcaster. We talked about we had a whole conversation about maybe it could be some mind control thing. But do we think? Is it possible? I mean,
don't
he's
think
Let
it's a-
us. Oh,
Go ahead.
let us learn about this in the morning.
All right. Fair enough.
As
Anyways, I think I have frostbite in my tail, so I'm gonna go nap. Bye.
I can look at that if you want. Okay.
He just collapses because he's been walking for hours.
Nock just reaches over and casts Cure Wounds.
Let's
there
get
we
this set
go.
up.
All right, let's get another night of rest, and we'll talk to the half elf in the morning if we can.
Right. For brevity's sake, you have a uneventful night as you go through watch and everything. No issues this close to the town. Nobody came to bother you, so seems that they were content in leaving you be if you left them be. So worked out.
Yay.
Long rest?
Yep, long rest as Nock wakes up with the sun and makes more flatbreads for everybody. He does make a few extra as well.
or me specifically? Thank you.
No, as he
Actually,
pulls them
for-
away.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna give these to Grundy. I didn't catch his name. I heard it in the bond a couple of times, but
Is it Gruntle?
whatever his name is, the angry guy.
Grundle.
The angry guy.
Indeed.
yeah.
I do not care for his name. However,
Oh,
I
this
care
is-
for the spirits here. Shall I learn from them? We are in the right spot.
This is probably the best place to ask.
Go ahead.
Zichi gathers some people for a spirit session once again.
Yep.
And acquires
Mhm.
legend lore.
Cool.
He firstly says, "My apologies. I was to save this to learn more about you, Nock, but I believe we can buy incense elsewhere." He has exactly one stack of incense for legend lore.
Okay.
He bought it a while ago. He never used it and was like, okay, here we go. Here it is. The battle here 30 years ago.
All right. As you take the time casting this spell, and you focus and call out to the spirits to aid you in this, to tell you the stories that took place here. And as you all watch as Zichi goes to a trance, however, you, Zichi, are in this like grayish, blackish fog as it starts to part and show you the battlefield. As you see as giants, frost giants, a dozen of them at the least, running into the towards the village, screaming and yelling as they begin to attack some of the outlying ranches and cottages. And then a latecomer frost giant comes running from down the path to the north towards the group of frost giants. And you see that he has this gigantic axe and this giant warhammer, this maul in his other hand as he runs in and immediately starts attacking the other giants.
I see. Is that when the vision fades?
Yes, it tells you a secret lore that other people did not know.
The one whomst we may be searching for may also be a frost giant themselves. I saw a vision. One of their own. An axe. A maul. Was a maul in particular noticeable? Was there anything particular about that maul?
Extremely intricate, very, very big and menacing the way he was wielding it.
Maul of tremendous power. Intricate. Perhaps arcane. In the visions, the mist of the spirits, they held on to the memory. This giant, he fought the others.
Wait, a giant fought other giants?
'Tis what the spirits say.
I mean, it's not totally out of the ordinary. I mean, you got dragons fighting dragons here after all, eh?
Is there
Sure.
anything
But he
about the
alone.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I
He
mean,
alone.
Wow.
I
Of the
couldn't see
raiding
who it
party.
was.
Did he have any noticeable clothing? Anything else about him that seemed to stick out?
Was there anything in that vision, or was it too blurry?
Nothing that really stands out. He looks like a just another frost giant. Definitely big, strong. Definitely looked grizzled. Looks like they are a seasoned warrior from the way they were handling their weapons and how they were approaching. It seemed as if they were going into like a battle rage or something as they rushed in.
Interesting.
Only that they were a veteran warrior. Motions flared.
Well, I suppose we're gonna be looking for frost giants, like I suggested. Just perhaps a bit differently.
Did you see at the end where everyone was talking about the other giants running and screaming back up to the north? Did you see anything with him about that?
The vision ended before that, right? It just went
Yep.
after. Yep. No. Only that the battle started. Did not see how it ended.
And not only that, it seems that another frost giant started the fight. So
It could. Sorry,
Is he?
I was gonna say it connects to the confusion of the giants fighting against each other.
A defector, perhaps.
Well, speaking from personal experience, the weapon could have also done something to him.
You are so right. Real. No cap.
fuck off.
So right.
I knew something was coming.
I'm about ready to flip a table.
There is one thing that really stands out about this giant that you did notice, I would say. Despite his armor appearing to be more bespoke to frost giants, he was wearing a helmet of sorts. But it looked like it was a skull, but not a humanoid skull or a giant skull, but rather it looked like it could have been a dragon.
Perhaps
Oh no.
this warrior wore the skull of a dragon.
Oh no.
Are you saying it could be
I am uncertain what it means.
maybe Nock and I are looking for the same person?
I don't think that person would be the champion of Bahamut.
Did,
Well,
oh. Did,
anybody could be a champion of Bahamut if he believes in them, right?
exactly.
Doesn't
Maybe it is. Maybe it is who we're looking for.
You weren't told a certain
I mean, I know-
species, right? Or a certain race?
Well, I mean, I saw a dragonborn in my vision, but that might just be that may not be who they are. That might just be like maybe that just represents that they're of Bahamut, you know?
Could be a
I'm
form.
not, I don't.
Could be a form of
I
how
know
they're
it's
aged.
fun to do.
Maybe.
Listen, all this conjecture is fine and good. Just we shouldn't get attached to any theories right for the moment.
The spirits at least do not lie. What I have seen is true. But we should find now. Our target, we are sure. is a frost giant.
My one concern that is that if that axe really is important, what might happen if we were to remove it from their possession?
It was not the axe. It was the mole.
Well, it's same difference.
I will not get into this argument. We should get ready to move forward.
As Nock goes and starts packing up some of the flatbreads using some just some waxed paper to kind of wrap it around, and tries to tighten it up a little bit. Okay. I don't know if this is the right idea, but I think I should go to talk to him. I can calm him down.
I would like to go with you. I just want to make
I
sure
would
that he's not
also-
going to do anything to hurt you.
I would also agree. I do not want to see Pearl's game mate die. So and also this guy was my quarry to begin with, so you know I kind of have ownership.
Oh,
Are we all in agreement? Good. Okay, I'm going.
I will stand outside.
Nock just turns to look at Cam. Is he always this aggressive and positive?
Yes.
Disturbingly
Even
so.
more so than usual. I am the most positive and humble person in this entire party.
All right. As you all pack up and head out onto the path, heading towards the northern path, and on the way, passing a cottage that is in quite a state of disrepair, as the homestead around it is all broken up and worn down. Okay. Oh, he was really mean, but I think he has a reason for it, right? So I think I can forgive him for that at least.
Alright, listen. Just one thing. People will have, sure, people can have their reasons. But let's just say if you make an ass of yourself, you're still making an ass of yourself. And you're fully within your rights to beat the ever-loving shit out of them. Just food for thought.
I don't think I really want to beat anybody up. But
don't let people walk all over you, is all I'm saying. There are people who take advantage of that kind of thing. Now, you're a kind soul, and that's a big rarity in this world. A big rarity. So, I would just rather not see that get squashed like a little bug. like it did me.
Before we go in, would you be able to cast that spell to allow us to talk to each other?
Oh, I could do that. Nock will ritual cast Rary's telepathic bond. There we go.
Okay.
Gishiki. Whoops. All right then.
As Nock holding out the wrapped up flatbreads and steaks, walks up to the door of the cottage and knocks on it.
I will stand behind Nock.
I will stand right by Nock with the biggest smile on my face.
As you hear the sound of crashing inside the house as somebody gets woken up probably before they were intending to get up, and begin walking towards the door before the door opens, and you see the half-elf man, Gurndal, looking disheveled, not quite as drunk anymore, but definitely hungover, as he sees all of you and just kind of narrows his eyes. What do you want?
Hello. we wanted to have a little chit chat, and my friend Knock over here also brought you some baked goodies.
As Knock holds up the wrapped food. I promise I didn't do anything like to it. It's just bread and steak. Mm.
See, totally harmless, Lewa says as he sneaks one into his mouth. Well,
Hey, stop. It's for
I'm
him.
just proving.
Please.
I'm just proving it's not poisoned.
As Knock holds it out and please, just if you don't want it, you can just throw it away, but please take it. As the guy's expression is a little sour, but you can see the hunger from the hangover is starting to hit him as he reaches down for the food and takes it. Fine, come on in.
Lewa zips in. How does the place look?
It's pretty run down. There's a lot of busted up furniture flipped over, lots of dirty clothes and plates that are just kind of piled up in in a sink. As he sits at one of the only good chairs at a dinner table, and plops the food down and starts to eat at it a little bit.
I do enjoy the ornamentation. It's very Goblet Picasso.
I know you don't have a reason to trust me, but I do notice your hungover status there. I can help with that if you wish.
As he holds out a hand and just says, "Don't touch me. Just stay over there."
All right.
So you brought me food. What's this about?
Well, Knock.
We're looking into the Harshnag incident, and we heard that the giants came through this area, and that you might know something about that. As he stops chewing on the food and looks at Knock. Yeah, I know something about that. See, gets up and moves over to a cupboard and starts opening it up and pulling out bottles. They're all empty as he starts putting them to the side and looking for something that might be full still. Finally, he finds a bottle of what appears to be some kind of whiskey, maybe, as he pulls the cork and takes a drink straight from the bottle and goes back to the table and the food. The giants came down from the north path that time. About 30 years ago, I think, yeah. So, came running through and just ripped up my whole homestead here. I wasn't here, though. I was down in the tavern at the village. Fortunately, my wife and my son were here. As he takes a long drink from the bottle. I'm sorry. I don't want your pity. It's not pity. I'm genuinely sorry that you lost somebody that you love. As he looks to Cambro. Yeah, you're looking into this. You can go ahead and head up north and talk to the Demorevs. They're the ones who push them this way anyway. It's their fault.
Cambro just nods but stays silent. Doesn't want to exacerbate anything.
The thing is that we did trade with them for so long. They're a good neighbor. Their territory is pretty big, but we don't interfere with them. They don't interfere with us. It seemed like a good peace. Traded between each other, and then this is how they repay us. By sicking a bunch of giants on us.
How I would like to ask how you know it was the Demorovs that did that.
Sent some of their people down here to check on us, apparently, a few days later. They were so sorry that they had run into those giants too and pushed them back. I don't know why they didn't push them back where they came from. Instead, they pushed them towards us.
Now, since the attack, has there been any relations between the two settlements, or has it been mostly mums since?
Nah, they're banned. They're not allowed even in this surrounding area. We already told them so. And if I ever set sight on a Demorov patrol out this way, well, they're going to get a lot of hell their way.
Do you know about how far the Demorov settlement is up north?
If you head north about a day's travel, you'll enter their territory, and then chances are they'll find you. Anything else you want to know? Or can I eat my breakfast in peace now?
Well, I actually had a little think. Now, I'm sure that this has been asked repeatedly over and over, but how are you so certain that the Demorevs? How are you so certain they sicked these ice giants upon you?
As he stands up and slams his hands on the table. Because they ran into them first. They could have pushed them back. They could have fucking killed all of them. The Demorovs are strong. They have a powerful presence in their clan. They have their own army, for crying out loud. They could have killed the giants. They could have pushed them back where they came from. But they didn't.
But you said that they sent... But you said that they sent envoys to check on you. Am I correct?
Yeah, to apologize for their mistake, I'm sure. Whatever. I don't care. It's their fucking fault, and I won't hear anything else of it. Get the fuck out of my house.
Mate. I need you to take it down a notch.
As
At that
Knock
point,
holds up a hand. No, we're done. We can go.
Yeah. Come on, Lewa. Let's leave.
Okay.
As Cam pushes Liwa out the door, and Knock follows behind, and then he stops and turns back. What were their names? What? Your wife and son. What were their names? Laurel and Thias. I'm sorry. Thank you. I'll go. As Knock follows behind, closing the door behind him.
as he lets out a breath. Oh, there's no bravery without fear. There's no bravery without fear.
Cambro is like standing there waiting for Nock to exit, and once he's away from the house enough, he kneels down and puts a hand on his shoulder. You handled that incredibly well.
Yeah, that was much scarier than frost giants for some reason. We should probably get away from his
Yeah.
cottage before he gets angry.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. As Naka climbs up onto Crags.
Cambro will be sure to disseminate the information that we've picked up to everybody. Kind of probably already did while we were inside there, but just make sure everyone was on the same page.
It sounds that we have a story to ask from the Demoros. The perspective might be quite different.
Two side to every coin, as usual.
I don't think the Demoras pushed them down here willingly. I think they just chose this pathway to run. They found Bermeyer, and then they went on a wilding, I suppose.
I agree.
They needed somebody to blame, somebody they figured was attackable. Demoras were a convenient target. We need to find that tribe. We need to talk with them. Maybe there's a hope of establishing peace again.
I'm
We will
always
need
hopeful
to
for
find the
peace.
truth.
Cambro stands up straight and like faces the spine of the world, kind of looking at the mountain range. Let's go. We have a legend to find.
As you all mount up and head off north on the path towards the spine of the world.
Yay!
And that's where we'll go ahead and end it for tonight.
We did it!
North.
We solved the problem.
Oh, you solved it.
What did we do?
Zichi solved it.
All thanks
truthfully.
to Zichi.
Did I suggest to do that? And Zichi was like, no.
What are you talking about? No. What?
I told you in the beginning. I was like, "Can't you like do some commune with spirits thing?" And you're like, "No, the spirits don't care. They don't give a shit." And then you did it anyways.
None of the commune stuff. That's legend lore. I had to have enough information to be like, this is where I want to figure out something.
It told me.
Also, it's expensive. It's 250 gold every single time.
Yep.
So it's not like I can run around unless I'm like super rich. And
Very pricey.
Well,
yeah.
you are a prince.
Estranged from their wealth because of rituals of self-imposed exile. So yes.
Anyway, thank you, Dana, for another
Alright, yeah,
wonderful
thank you,
session.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks, Dana.
I
I
can't.
hope everybody
Yay.
had fun. There will be less sadness and drama, I'm sure, next time around. But I was excited for you guys to learn more about Harshnag and start piecing it all together.
I was like, I swear, couldn't it be possibly Frost? And they're like, no. I'm like, I'm sorry.
I mean, Harshnag does
what's
sound like a
what?
frost giant name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really.
Well, confirmed.
It does.
So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It sounds kind of gianty to me.
Yes, that's. Yeah, we're pinning him.
Sounds kind of giant.
Alright.
It's a snowcat.
Awesome.
All
Let's go frost some giants. If
Okay.
you know what I mean. Hey
All
yo.
right.
Well,
Well, you all
I gotta
can
go. You
have a
gonna-
wonderful night. Go frost those giants if that's what you're gonna do. I'm gonna go to bed.
What, for Christmas?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Good
Good
night.
night.
all right. We'll
Okay,
see you in 2 weeks,
goodbye.
guys. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you, Dan. Take care.
Bye.
Well, I know what we're gonna be raiding out as for a raid message. But first, let me just see who is live so we can send them such a wonderful message. All right. A lot of tough choices here, but let's raid on into. I haven't raided into Fenrir in a while, so let's try them. Just making sure they're not ending. Okay. Or like an hour in, so we should be solid. Anyway, let's get that message going. If you have the emotes, feel free to use them. Otherwise, feel free to use your own emotes. As long as it's something appropriate. Alright, let's do it. Raid. Alright, folks. As always, I really appreciate y'all coming in and just hanging out and chill and all that. I know these streams are typically not as user or chat interactive, but I enjoy doing them and just kind of sharing this with y'all. And I hope to eventually, when I maybe have more time or energy, to do some more interactive streams. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and thank you all for letting me entertain you. Until next time, take care, folks, and have a wonderful night.